be terminating like this.
Are you sure it's Twitch?
There's no reason for something like this to happen,
No
but
reason.
something like this is happening.
I think something like that.
Twitch is booting us off for whatever reason. The fuck?
This is the reason why we
Is there a tournament going on? Is there a league shit going on right now?
TI4 going on right now, I believe.
How many
Are
people
they
are
kicked
watching
off
that?
right now?
No, surely they are not. All of the servers are being used.
Are we streaming right now?
Yeah, we're back.
How many people are watching that?
I'm trying to find out.
And why? In these cases, Jordan.
Well, there's actually it's a double whammy. There's a league thing going on and Dota going on.
Holy
so there's
shit!
There's almost
There's a double
500,000 people watching those two games right now.
What about CS:GO?
Huh? CS:GO is 37,000.
No tournaments.
What's going
How
on?
high is Brink
what's
right
going
now?
on over there? There's
tournaments.
got to be some matches going on.
Yeah, it's usually not that high, I don't think.
Counter-Strike? No, there's nothing going on in Counter-Strike.
No tournaments.
You don't get that shit.
You're wrong.
League of Legends going on. Yeah, look
It could
at
be a
that.
Minecraft tournament.
It's because we mentioned
Spleefing
4chan.
tournament.
They're fucking up the channel.
Yeah, well, hopefully it
We
doesn't
didn't even
get
mention
kicked
them
off
negatively.
anymore.
Like
There are
they just don't like being
people on
mentioned.
Twitch at the moment.
Oh.
Well, we'll see if this keeps trending
In this
direction.
case, Jordan, we need to go back to Ustream.
Oh,
Maybe we should. Maybe we should just go back to Ustream.
Wow.
We go on Ustream for these special ones because we can't fucking, do anything else. Did we ever officially
Brink
even
is in
start?
record-breaking numbers today.
It's in record-breaking numbers every single time we do Creature Talk.
Oh man. Okay, so let's start. I guess I'll play the music as fast as I
There's
can.
two channels streaming Brink. Is there another one that's like
Whoa.
fucking hey?
Who else is streaming Brink?
they're just going against each other.
How dare they?
Be funny
How
if
dare they?
It'd be funny if they stream Brink every single time we start streaming Brink.
Is that really Brink?
Yeah. Oh, they were
No,
listed
it's
as
not.
Brink.
It's League, it looks like. Or maybe that's Dota.
So why would they put that under Brink?
Why do you think, Seamus?
They must be fans.
Why do you
fuck?
think they put under Brink? So when people click on Brink, they see two channels, and they see us, and they see, oh, who's this other guy? Let's go watch him. He's playing Dota.
You just broke it down for you.
They did.
You just
Seamus.
got-
Surely
you
I
just
couldn't
got
have.
schooled on
Correct.
Surely I
internet.
couldn't have come to that conclusion on my own. So
You just got schooled on how to use the internet.
Sir Schooling of Seamus.
yes, thank you.
That's
Let
not.
Seamus
that's,
break down
that's
here.
Not,
He's like freaked
Did
out.
we ever officially start?
No, I'm going to now.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go. I'm going to play this fast.
Here we go now, officially.
Here we
Hour in.
go. Whoa. Do, 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 do. Me.
For 6 times on Creature Talk.
Okay, so
You're gonna be like me right there.
to DashCon Podcast 2014.
Ooh.
Go on,
Shots
Jordan.
fired.
It's relevant to our pre-show.
to pre-show. Hey,
Anyway, welcome everyone to Creech Talk Podcast.
Critter Flack.
After a 3-week hiatus because of events and just general stuff going on.
Getting recording done last week.
But we're back. I don't know what number it is. Someone said 107. I
It
think
says
that's
right behind me. Are you kidding me?
Oh, there's 107 right there. That darn sure
idiot.
is.
I think it's 107.
What's the
I
date,
think we're on
Jordan?
the 19th of July
Ooh,
at
he
this
knew
point.
it. He knew it.
We're sitting here with James, who has some back problems, but has a great chair to help him out with that. We got Alex.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Alex as well, our
Check out my shirt store.
our resident shirt seller. We got
you haven't
Dan
even put up
down
a new
there.
shirt in a
Fucking
long
did.
time. So
I
When's the last time you put up a
yourself.
shirt?
I don't want to fucking buy shit
When's the
from
last time
you.
you put up a shirt?
A week and a half ago, I think.
Yeah, I
A
won't buy
week and a half
shit.
ago.
Yeah.
Kawik.
Week.
So we have Daniel down there with some kind of Firefly shirt.
Yeah, it's
How about you go to DashCon?
It's Firefly.
All those other Firefly.
You know, I think I saw
Tumblr
this shirt
addicts.
on Tumblr because I follow a Tumblr that posts all the shirt deals.
Is there any other show that's got such a like fucking cult following after the show's been dead for so long? Like, is there maybe
Firefly?
like if Doctor Who gets canned or something like that? I'm sure that would be one that people would be like never letting go.
What was that?
Star Trek.
What was that one show? Fuck. that came back.
Can I continue on with our intro?
24.
Well, Family Guy. No,
24.
24 Family Guy. Family Guy came back. That actually came back.
24. Did 24 have a big cult following?
Futurama.
Yeah,
Did that?
Futurama.
Well,
Not
no, but
really.
That
that's
stupid. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the show. It was that
Smallville?
Jericho show. That Jericho. It was on for like 2 seasons, and then it got canned. And they brought it back for the 3rd season. It did just as terrible.
What is Supernatural still going?
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
that
That's just
never
like
stopped.
fucking. That's just like 11 seasons
Oh,
deep.
I remember
Yeah.
watching the series premiere of that back
I
in the
did
day.
too.
I watched the
I watched the
series
first couple
premiere,
episodes.
and the first couple episodes, I don't know what I was doing, but I watched them, and I kept seeing like a ton of gifs on it, and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, is that still going? That thing is
Yeah.
ancient. And
The-
anyway,
the
They
we
still
also
fucking.
have-
They draw hardcore at fucking Comic-Con when we went. Like they closed off an entire fucking
Seamus,
wing.
it's all right. Don't worry.
Oh, go ahead.
They
yeah.
actually, the creator, and only intended that. The creator only intended that series to go on for like 3 or 4 seasons, and then they just kept going with it.
And then the latest.
And then you just saw like, yeah. Anyway, go
Yeah.
Seamus.
And then we have Seamus here as well.
How you like
do I
Su-
get my allotted 10 words in?
Do you like Supernatural?
I've never seen it. I don't watch much TV, unfortunately.
He watches Intervention,
How many guys
Seinfeld, and
left?
Frasier.
Oh, I'm over.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank you, Seamus, for
All
that
right.
time.
See you guys next week.
Well,
And then Jordan.
Oh yeah, and then me.
Big Supernatural fan.
and then
Yeah,
there's
big
Jordan.
Supernatural fan. I was there since the very beginning.
So
I
you're a
watched
big fan of
I
Dean,
watched
right?
it
You like
before, so-
Dean?
Oh, I'm Team Dean all the way.
Team Dean all the way.
Team Dean.
You like Dean,
you know?
yeah. That's
The
the
other
stud.
guy. What was the other guy?
I
What's his name?
think it's like
Dude from Gilmore
Sam,
Girls.
right?
Yeah, the guy from
Sam.
Gilmore. Yeah, Sam.
There you
Sam.
go.
Yeah, I saw him in Gilmore
Shut up.
Girls. Was a huge fan of that.
Ooh.
And, saw him in Supernatural. Had to watch him in his new
He played-
series debut.
He played. Oh no, I was about to say he played Dean in what's it called? I don't think he played Dean in Gilmore Girls. I watched a lot of that show, by the way.
What
True
about the
story.
Golden Girls?
I watched a lot of that show too.
Hey, that is something that's
Anything
a
with
cult
girls in
following
it.
right there.
Anything that has girls in it.
Well,
is
the
a
show
title.
had to stop when.
Except for the
like,
show Girls. I don't watch
What's
that.
her name died?
What's her name? Like all of them.
Oh, yeah,
Except
they
for
all-
Hey, Betty White's still alive.
yeah, except for one. She's the only one still
Also,
going.
3 of them are dead.
I don't think
I'm
Delta
pr-
Burke died.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
know
Like
which
no,
one
that
Delta
wasn't
Burke
Delta Burke.
is.
Delta Burke. I'm thinking.
one of them was
somebody
like
else.
300
I'm
years
I'm
old.
thinking of
on the
Designing
phone
Women
right
now.
What?
What?
Delta
What'd you
Burke
say?
wasn't in that show.
Who's Delta Burke?
Delta Burke was in Designing
Anyway,
Women.
Supernatural. I'm so glad it's still going. I have the full like 29 million season
Before we get
collection at
this-
home.
The show started. I would like to give an update on the Malaysia Airline news.
Okay, so
No,
this was a
not at
Malaysian
all.
airline now because I
Not at
thought
all.
that was the like.
No.
I thought it was the same flight for a second.
No, not at all. That's different
It's not
subject.
the same
Different subject.
flight.
Alex, shut up. Different subject.
Seamus, he has something to say.
This is relevant to his country
All right,
a
let
little
him
bit,
say
not
it then,
really,
whatever.
but
Because
mean-
people tweeted at me right
Yeah,
away.
okay.
Ah,
Because
yes.
I am the number one source of
Malaysian Airlines news.
airlines news
On a majority
on-
gaming
at
podcast,
Twitter.
we need to talk about this situation.
This is a situation.
Just
Yeah,
say
it
it
is a
quick.
situation.
Another plane went down.
oh shit.
It didn't.
Another one went down.
It got shot down.
Are you going to report on this, or am I going to report on this? Because it seems
Well,
like
you said
right
went
now,
down. Went down as
Yes,
if
it went
was,
down, and I was going to follow it with it was shot down by what appears to be Ukrainian rebel anti-air.
Air to ground missile.
I thought the
Air to ground.
Ukraine were nice people.
They are.
Ground air.
So why would they do?
missiles?
You caught me there.
I thought they
Seamus.
were nice people though. That they
Anyway,
would do something like
Pretty
that.
much, I think the company's going bankrupt at this point. So
Oh. Do you think that maybe, you know how some of the planes have designs? Do you think maybe that was a supernatural plane and maybe Ukraine just didn't like
All right, see, this is
I
supernatural?
why I
think
didn't. this is
Dean
why I
was
didn't
on
want-
there.
this is-
Dean was on the
Dean
plane.
was on the plane.
They
You
were
guys are
shooting
making,
an
you guys are
episode.
making light of a tragedy. Like,
This is, but you don't understand that it's missing though. Like they could find it, right?
What?
What's
He's
missing?
talking
No.
about the other plane.
This isn't the missing one.
No,
this
this is a different
is
plane.
this is a plane that was shot down a couple days ago. It was shot down.
It was just the same airline.
I mean, I
It was
can't-
the
Why'd
same
you bring
airline.
this up, Alex?
It was. I listened to like a news report of a
'Cause
guy on the.
probably-
I
You're
was-
supposed to be talking about the missing ones, not the fucking not crashes.
This isn't a crash. It was shot down with a missile.
What? There's
Did
three
they know
different
that yet,
categories
though?
going
Yeah.
on
Huh?
here. What the
They know
fuck?
for sure
know
it was
for
shot
sure it
down.
was shot down.
Okay. Because last time I heard of it, it was like
About
in
200
between. It's
people
like
died.
I don't know if it was shot down.
298 people. It was like it was. I listened to a news story like of a guy reporting from on the ground, like the crash site, or I guess the site of the crash, and it was. He was talking about how there was bodies strewn everywhere, and he was like,
Ew.
it was like the way.
I think people were looting it pretty crazily
That
too.
sounded like, huh?
I think
looting
people were
it?
looting the site.
It sounded horrific, like the way he was describing it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're
glad this was
supposed to
brought
be
up.
commenting on the fucking missing ones.
Don't fucking tell me what to comment on.
Not fucking where
Especially when you
people
bring goddamn
die.
Supernatural
and
into
stuff.
this
Seamus, can
shit.
you bring up the mood here and talk about Shovel Knight?
I don't really want to talk about anything after this subject. I just want to go home and cry
good
and sleep.
transition. Good transition to
Like,
fucking Shovel Knight.
I don't-
Shovel Knight.
I need to regain composure after.
There was a scene in the,
Anyway,
one
I
of the
really
latest
want to
episodes.
talk about this, to get the
Supernatural.
word out there, because this is a pretty dark subject. But
Again,
it
you're back
happened
to it
recently.
again. The fuck? He just fucking
All right,
left
you
the
know,
subject.
Why'd you let him bring it up in the
Anyway,
first place?
Go to Shovel Knight. Might as well talk about fucking Shovel Knight. That's a good transition. Anyway, played Shovel Knight the other
God
day.
damn it.
It's pretty fun.
Seamus was supposed to be
Shoveled some
talking
stuff.
about this.
No, I already went over my allotted 10 words for the podcast, so I'm already out.
Seamus, you
shit.
can
Of
do
this
this.
one.
You can do this, Seamus.
I don't want to do this one.
You want to
After that subject was
Seamus,
just brought up.
I'm gonna offer you here right now a 30-word DLC, so you can say 30 more words. If you pay double, but a 5% discount, you'll get 60 words.
Is this early access words or?
Well,
is
you'll
this-
get early access words at the same time,
Okay.
but you'll get like a
is this one
10-word
now?
booster if you pay
10-word booster.
$50.
Is this for like a day or?
You could get unlimited words for a day, but it's going to cost you quite a bit.
It's like PlayStation Plus.
It's like
Is this
Peter.
still early access that you're
Yeah.
promoting right now? Or
That'd be a
what?
one-time fee. This is all DLC.
Great.
He's got to pay to play. That's just the way it is.
So am I the only one that played Shovel Knight? Besides,
You know what?
yeah, you were talking about
I
it.
think
for
I've
first
played
5.
the first 5 minutes of Shovel Knight.
How'd that go? Did you like it?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday, right? This Tuesday? Next 2 Tuesdays from now?
Probably not next first 5, but the one after it.
Okay.
There's the other game in
So
between.
4
there.
Tuesdays from now.
Right.
4
Eight.
to
I
8.
don't.
That's a lot of
8
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays
Wait.
from now.
That is a
No,
lot
it'd
of
be like
Tuesdays.
3 Tuesdays.
No, I know.
Which
Just
Tuesday
joking.
is coming up this Tuesday? What game is coming out
You
this
can watch, like,
Tuesday?
Why don't
17.
you wait until this Tuesday?
I guess I
You want me to
will.
give you a full blockbuster
You have to wait for the
of games
DLC.
that I'm
Hey, I
like,
break it down for movie
Now, Jordan, you
nights.
could pay to know what
God.
game it is ahead of time. You get early access.
Next
Well,
week,
could I, see, I
Hercules
don't have a
movie
ton of
night.
money right now, so could I pay
Throwing
for
that
the
out
first
there.
few words or the first few letters of that game title?
You can just bide your time and watch some Supernatural until,
I could. That's
So it comes out.
so we don't have our shit together at all for this creature talk.
Talking about
I think
Supernatural.
bringing
you
up that
expect?
airplane incident to show
I had
like
to.
you didn't have to do
I
it.
did.
On okay.
I really thought that it was just going to be like the
RTX
disappearing
panel,
one.
You made me the head correspondent of this news.
I don't
topic.
remember that at all.
I
Of
remember
that
this.
specific story, you're going off on like
I'm just gonna do it in general.
This is a different story.
Yeah, now he's
We
going to talk
generally,
about
like-
any plane that's gone down,
Generally,
any plane that's been
That's what he
hijacked,
does. He
any
investigates
plane.
You know, I was
it.
watching Mad
I have
Men
to
the other
investigate.
day. Then there was a subplot about a plane going down for American Airlines, and they needed to rebrand, and they were thinking about bringing in Sterling and Cooper. And one of the guys who worked at Sterling and Cooper, his dad was on that plane. Imagine how hard that was for him.
It's really hard.
Pete Campbell.
I don't know.
So
what the
anyway,
fuck you're talking
Shovel
about right
Knight.
now.
I have not.
I beat it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. I liked it. It was really good.
I saw a lot of gameplay of it. I watched a good bit of gameplay.
Did you watch all my parts?
No, I was watching someone else actually.
Oh, so you didn't watch any of my parts? All
No,
right. Okay,
no.
good.
I watched
Thank
someone
you.
that's a lot better at games than you are, Seamus.
Yes.
I watched,
Which
well,
is
no,
everyone,
I watched. I
pretty
played.
much.
I played a good amount of it, and it was actually a lot of fun. I really like what they did with the game. I didn't expect them to do it, but there was a lot of like hype for it at the time, and after playing it, I could see why. It feels kind of like Ghouls and Goblins. Is that the game?
Thought it felt like, like an easier version of Mega Man to me.
Yeah.
Felt a lot of Mega Man-y stuff. But
What about that goat? That
that goat was amazing. He
awesome.
just ate paper.
I just love watching him.
Yeah.
He just sit there, just kind of bobbing up
Just
and down, and all of a
randomly-
sudden,
Just randomly takes a sheet of paper out and eats it. Goat.
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I like the hedgehog, the porcupine, whatever he was, that dances in town.
There's a porcupine that dances.
Yeah, you dig up a little dirt mound and he starts dancing.
Oh yeah.
He's
Pretty
happy.
cool.
Yeah.
What about
Oh,
the,
in the town?
Yeah.
what's the king thing? The kingfish thing?
the
Troople?
Truple Knight? Or the Truple King?
Yeah,
He comes out of the water and-
Truple? Is it Truple or
I don't
Truple?
know. He dances for like
Truffle.
3 minutes.
Truffle King.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did quite the dance. I like that. So
Yeah, I beat it a couple days ago. It was really good. I recommend picking it up. If you like indie games or Mega Man or old school
On what console would you
platformers.
recommend?
Oh, the Wii U, obviously. Wii U.
There's a Wii U version of it?
There is a Wii U version of it.
Ooh.
I played mine on the PC, but the Wii U
You
one
know what I
probably.
did? I plugged in my controller to the PC.
Yeah, I did that too.
Wow.
My Wii U pad.
Why would that be a bad thing?
That's not compatible at
What are
all.
you talking about?
I thought you were saying that, like,
No,
ironically,
I'm
that
saying
was
that's
bad.
like
but-
that's what I did.
That's
to
what I
play
did
it.
too.
Hey, man. Good on you, man. I look in a mirror every day.
I watch Supernatural every day.
Wearing that jacket or?
Well, this is a good jacket. I spent a lot of money on.
This is a nice jacket I've got here. Well,
It was great.
yeah, I mean, there's Shovel Knight for you. That's Shovel Knight.
All right.
Yeah, buy it. You should buy it. Pick it up. It's only like $15.
Watch
Give or take.
Seamus's playthrough on it. Available now on YouTube. What time is it?
Any other
available at?
platforms for that?
You can only watch it at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. tonight.
You can watch it embedded on other sites. I think YouTube or Twitter. You can watch it embedded on Twitter off of
probably
Seamus's Twitter.
There's
Yeah.
probably a blog
find
spot
the spot.
somewhere. Blog spot
Post
somewhere.
Blog spot. Oh man.
Blogspot. There you go.
Blog spot.
Well, last week we weren't really able to talk about it a whole lot, but a lot of people thought we were like avoiding it, like talking about Sly leaving. But we had our like goodbye Sly montage go up last week, and if you haven't seen his video, he has a video on his channel explaining everything. But Sly has left. The
Yeah, I still
group.
get a few questions about it.
Yeah.
And I just kind of redirect them to the.
The video is the best because it explains everything. It's about like half an hour long though, so it's a long sit. But Sly left the group. Main points of that is like he's going to live with his family, and he felt like he couldn't do much with us, you know, being not here. So he left, and he's focusing on his own stuff, and that's pretty much that.
He did a lot of good for the group. A lot of good content came out of him.
Hashtag
and
for the group.
Hashtag for the group. Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
So now we
All
know
the Sly faces. Rip
Sly
in peace.
faces. Look at those things.
Yeah,
And there they all come.
That video was
There they
sad.
yeah. I wish we could have used copyrighted music for it. There's so many different
Which
things.
would you have used like Celine Dion for that, or like what were you thinking of? Going?
Well, that's like probably could have done a bunch of different things. Love Could Move Mountains.
What's some Coldplay?
Coldplay.
I
That'd
think
be
honestly the best song
Blink
that
182.
Sly would have
Oh, yeah.
loved the most was "Goodbye" by
Oh, yes.
Before
We
and
should
After.
have
Oh.
contacted Danny. But
So I was thinking about emailing Danny about trying to get to use that.
that'd be
but
perfect.
To have like to score the video or something.
people were asking for
Danny's-
the video to happen. Like people were asking for us to do a montage or something. So we kind of
It was already going to be a thing anyway. Like when people were like, you know, are you guys going to do that? Like it was already a thing anyway.
Yeah.
Like. So.
I couldn't wait on Danny. I had to put
Couldn't
that
wait
all
on him.
out.
Couldn't wait on him.
Oh,
Yeah. So
That would have been a high-profile song to get. Goodbye.
Probably everybody.
I don't want to brag, but I've been talking to Danny.
Oh wow.
In
They
email
used
form.
Nickelback.
Email form.
and Nickelback.
You got the connections.
gates won't open up for me.
Speaking of songs,
Yo.
this isn't on the list, but
great.
good old Weird Al.
No,
Weird Al
no.
released his new album,
How's that going?
and it's great.
I seen that.
It's
I mean,
amazing.
I honestly thought he was dead. Like, I was like,
He's been working with the Nerdist though. He's been doing stuff for the Nerdist.
I didn't
for a
know
while.
that
been
though.
doing
I
stuff
didn't
here and
know.
there.
I
College
didn't.
humor.
The
Yeah.
last thing I seen was like fucking White and Nerdy, and I was like, man, that dude.
That was
He's
the
gone.
last song I think
That
I
was
bought
like
from
probably
him.
7 or 8 years ago.
I know that's the last thing I
I
seen.
remember Eat It. That was the last song I remember.
That's even longer.
Yeah.
How
ago.
about Jeopardy? That was a
I
good
don't
one. That
remember
was
that
the
one.
90s,
Barney's on
like-
fire.
I know Amish Paradise too.
How about
those are
what
the-
I bought on eBay?
No,
There was
that's-
actually like he did an interview, and the newscaster was asking him like how he's trying to like pay for the album, and he was explaining how he was putting the videos on YouTube so they would go viral, and then people would purchase the album from that. So essentially, the videos he was putting on YouTube
Was marketing.
yes.
Yeah.
And so the broadcaster was like, yeah, but like, how much are they paying you? He's like, well, I'm not getting paid. They're essentially making a free video for me for content. He's like, so you're saying like about $1 million? You think probably $1 million for it? And he's Weird Al's like, no, that's not how
No,
YouTube
he was
works.
really
Like,
smart about it because he went
It's
to
very smart
He went to
what
the
he's
Nerdist,
doing.
he went to College Humor, he went to like Yahoo Video. They each get an exclusive
Funny or Die.
video.
Yeah.
Funny or Die. He like everyone.
They
and
produce it.
for 8 days. He's releasing 8 of these videos. The first 4 videos, all of them are like there's
Oh
one
shit!
right on
Well,
the front
why
page
the fuck
right
did
there.
we get one of those?
See, look
What
at
the
that.
fuck? I didn't know.
Weird
that.
Al, why didn't you come
See,
to
look at
us?
look at the
Weird Al,
front
why
one.
didn't you come
Look
to
at
us?
that. Do you see that? You see that right
Oh,
on the
that's
front page
that's
there.
the parody of Royale
That-
by
Royale by
Lorde or
Lorde.
Lord, whatever the fuck.
And it's stuck in my head.
That's
I
a
know the whole
pretty. That's a
song.
pretty good plan there for
No, he has a-
marketing. I
he
mean,
has a darn
as
good
long as he
plan.
realizes that YouTube is good for marketing, and that helps us kind of. deal. We could be like, hey, look at what Weird Al did. He fucking did this
I would've
shit.
loved
I
to
bought
work-
the
I would've
album. I bought
loved
it.
to
I
work
bought
with
it. It
him.
was
Dan
good.
bought it.
I've
Yeah?
been listening to it in the car rides on.
Dan,
Holy
I
shit!
from work.
It worked.
It's great.
I mean, and if you get it, you get it $5.99 on Amazon right now.
You know, he was
$6.
he's been
Were you
contracted-
sponsored to say that? You son of a bitch.
You know what? I paid like $12 for it on iTunes, and then I saw $5.99. You had to pull it up earlier. I was like, God damn it! I could have bought it on Amazon.
Paid double.
He was contracted since like 1982. He had like a 34-year contract.
With
With
what?
who?
His record
Was
company?
it like Warner, Time Warner,
Time Warner.
or
Time Warner's a cable
Comcast.
company.
He had
That's like-
Comcast.
Warner.
CenturyLink. CenturyLink contract.
Warner Brothers.
What are you
like,
trying to
records
say,
or something?
like-
Warner Brother Records.
I'm
or something?
trying to remember which one, but it was
Some
like,
kind of record company, right?
like it was. He's like he had like 14 albums since then. So
So is he free now?
I think
Is
he's
this
free
his
now.
independent
This
one?
is
Free to do
like-
his YouTube.
So this
thing.
is
It's
his
smart.
free thing. No, and he was ridiculously smart though, because he put all these videos up on all these different networks with different audiences, and they all went pretty much viral for the most part. Besides the ones that
Jordan has been singing those goddamn songs for the last few days. I mean, it's
Jordan.
catchy. It's catchy stuff, but
Which ones?
mainly the foil one.
is the one I sing the most, and then I've
I
been
just hear him say
Handy as well.
Foil. Like that's all he does. I've been hearing. I've
By
heard him
the
say-
way, I've cracked the code.
He knows the lyrics really well.
I figured out these shadow.
He didn't even give us a video, and we've been
organizations.
advertising him here.
Shit, man.
The
Like, you fucking know
Illuminati
his shit. Like,
knows.
you know it word by word. And, like, I thought he was dead. You know, like, it shows how fucking
Finally
in the know I am.
for world domination.
How many albums
Judy
did we
got
just sell
black
for him
hair. What?
on this podcast? How many more albums did we just sell for him?
Oh, well, I don't know, but he should come running to us.
didn't
Everyone
even get an
tweeted
exclusive
I
us.
highly
video.
recommend it. It's pretty good.
Ask if he doesn't do
We
a
need to
video.
get the 8th one. Like,
If he
switch us up.
doesn't
like
do a
golden
video
tickets.
for really inactive, I would love to do that one because it fits perfectly.
I
with
like the
us.
Jackson Park Express. Honestly, that's my favorite. That's one of the original songs he has on there, but it's like 6 minutes long.
I want
hell.
to hear. I mean, everyone tweeted Weird Al. If he doesn't do the really inactive one, I want to do it. I want to have him. Come
Jordan
out
wants to
here
do it by
and
himself.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll make it a Minecraft animation.
With a little Weird Al, like with his hair.
Curly hair.
Man, that would go viral right there.
Make a Minecraft animation
Oh
for it.
man.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it right there. You got it. That's a good deal right there. That's a good deal.
Anyway, Weird Al. Buy his album.
Oh, you're a scumbag.
I don't
All
get any
right,
percentage
Jordan,
of
Thank you for that.
Sorry,
Sponsor.
I was wondering if he was
Weird
going to bring it up, but I forgot it. Like, I forgot about it when
I-
he was doing up the list.
Why don't you talk about the needle that went up my ass earlier this week? I had a
that. You can
needle in
talk
my
about
ass.
that. You can talk about
It
that.
sucked.
How
It
was
really
that?
sucked. My left butt cheek was like super fucking.
Now, how long was the needle / how big was the
I didn't look at
diameter?
it.
You
I didn't look at it.
Did you feel
Don't
it?
show me the needle. Don't show me.
look at
Just
Before
do it.
any actual context is
Yeah,
given,
look
he
at
was
it.
having his asshole sewn shut. Is what this was about.
'cause he's sick of
because
getting
there's been
fucked
so
in
much
it.
stuff stuck up it
I
recently.
was having it numbed so that way I could do that. Oh god.
So it's easier for.
What's the explanation behind that?
So I had to go get my back checked finally because Tuesday we were supposed to all get up, come to the office, and I got up and I was like, "Fuck the office," and I could not get up. It was too bad. But
He had
2 days
fallen
prior
and
to
he couldn't
that,
get up.
so Sunday and Monday, like I tried really hard to fucking get up and record, but I would get up and I'd be in so much pain, and then I would get like fatigued really quick, and I could not record Sunday or Monday. And then Tuesday came, and I couldn't do that either. So I was just like, okay, 3 days in a row that I could not do anything. I'm gonna go to the doctors, and I fucking go to the doctors, and they're like, yeah, you got a little bit of a fuck up going on here. I guess it's something with my, I guess the pelvic bone, that really big bone that's there. I guess there's a joint in there that's like fucking with my spine. So those two are fucking with each other.
they don't like each other.
Yeah, and there's a bit of like arthritis in there, which the doctor was like kind of weird about when he was like, you're 24 and you have arthritis, and I was like, well, fuck me, like you couldn't say it any nicer than that.
Like, he was like blaming you for it.
Yeah,
It's
he was just
your
like,
fault.
he's just like, this shouldn't be like this. This shouldn't be like this. Well, doc, what do you want me to fucking do about it? I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to cause it.
Should be like, I thought everyone gets arthritis at 24.
No, you shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have this
what
problem.
are you doing?
I'm trying to realign it. Keep talking.
He's telling a story here, and you're like,
I am. I'm
It's been crooked since before we
telling a
started.
story
And I was
here.
like, Jordan, that looks pretty crooked.
he's like, no, it's fine. Now he gets up like a quarter of the way through and starts.
What an
Not
asshole.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting. Oh,
Yeah, that's good,
there
Jordan.
you go, right
That's
there.
good.
I'm kind
Holy
of like
shit,
in
Jordan.
there.
It's like Batman.
That's good.
It's like Batman.
Thank you for that.
Angle.
Okay, everyone,
Jordan, that
tilt
looks like
your
shit.
screen.
That looks like shit, Jordan.
We're on a boat.
They're here to listen to us.
You just gotta like
watch
rock
us.
it back and forth.
We're gonna be like,
It's only video podcast.
God, we're falling down. Shit, landslide.
Oh, earthquake!
Now I'm watching as the chat attempts to spell arthritis.
ass-ritis.
It's like the worst spelling bee of all time going on in the chat.
They're all in there trying to spell.
A-R.
I saw arthritis.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is happening? We're back.
Twitch is just off the ball right now. I'm telling you, man, we picked the worst time with these goddamn fucking tournaments going on here. That's what's going on. Is it all good now?
Darn.
Can I continue? Please? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm pretty much crippled at this point. So that everybody in the office is going to have to take that into account going forward. You're going to have to open doors for me.
Well, we got the wheelchairs. I mean,
Gonna have to, yeah.
we're set on that.
I can roll around in that.
What are
I
you showing
guess.
me?
All that stuff. What are you doing here?
Showing him something. Go on to your story.
I can't fucking go on and while you're having this private fucking thing going on here.
Why? I've already heard it, so might as well tell everyone.
I don't
else about
fucking
it.
care. All
So
right.
you want me to sit
I
there and
want
listen
your
to stuff?
attention.
I don't want to listen to it.
I want your attention.
that guy's getting wrecked right now.
What is it? Let me see it. Let me see it. I'm not gonna finish.
Oh, that's fine. We'll move on.
No, we won't. I won't let it.
We got other topics there.
So
I won't let it. No.
We're gonna have some streaming
No, I'm
changes
not gonna.
here
No, I'm not
coming
gonna
up.
we
talk.
got, we got 10 minutes before the stream goes down anyway.
It's probably gonna go down. I don't
gonna
know
go
what's
down
going on.
anyway,
It's
so-
kicking us randomly offline.
It's going to go down anyway.
Like just like bam, your stream is terminated.
I wanted to hear the end of this story, though.
Oh.
I was legitimately
Yeah. So
interested.
you're gonna have to show me what
No.
that is. Well, then I guess the
I
story's
guess
gonna.
you won't hear the end of the story.
I gotta hear the end of the story. You gotta show me. So.
You can show it to him.
Can I see it?
How am I
What
going to
is
show it to him? I don't even have the fucking, like...
Didn't have it.
I don't even have what you
It's all
showed me.
You have
Seamus
to show it
now.
to me. No,
He
yeah.
has it on his
Seamus
phone. He
just-
showed me.
Seamus just showed
and now
it
it's
to
up
him.
to me to show you
Yeah.
something that I don't have.
Seamus, just show it to him.
Oh, okay. Can I borrow your phone?
No,
Oh, okay. Well,
it's
Man, he has
it's
nice
Alex,
age.
why are you being so mean?
it's age-gated.
He is
I'm
being
older than
mean.
you.
Being mean.
Is it
Yes.
age-gated for
Yeah.
older people?
under
Oh, okay.
under age gated.
Over
Under
25.
age-gated.
Over 25 can't see it, apparently. I've never heard of that type of age gate.
Can you please tell
Can you
your
let me?
story?
Can you let me see it real quick?
Why?
Just real quick.
Why didn't you see
I
what's
wanna
on
see
my
it too
phone?
now.
Just let me. Yeah. See.
God.
See
I
what
wanna
you
see
did.
it.
I might as well tell a stream about it.
What
No,
are we
you
looking
don't.
for?
Because I
What's happening?
basically I went on my phone and I looked at Twitter,
Yeah.
and somebody linked all of us actually this picture about the Brink guy that was streaming, and everyone's in his chat pretty much saying things like, "Get the fuck out," reported,
Oh.
"Go watch the creatures," "Get the
Reported.
fuck out," "Stream raid," "Get wrecked, mate,"
He's
That's
getting
a-
shit
hey,
on.
We
Get
didn't say to
reported,
go raid that stream. We didn't
rated,
say that.
"Play Brink, you nerd."
No, we sure didn't say that, but...
I don't want to get
raided.
accused for something like that.
Yeah, they're going to... Twitch is going
Great,
to
now
come
we're
to
gonna get
us.
screwed because
Twitch is
people
going to come to us and be like,
jumping
what are you
over
guys doing?
Oh my god.
Sending people to attack other streamers?
there. We didn't say that. That's
Poor
great.
guy was just trying to play Brink on Dota, alright?
I
You
didn't
guys,
Brink
what if
out.
it was a game mode called
Brink.
Brink?
He was just trying to parkour on Dota, man.
Oh man.
Wow. They had
Great.
like the little hill or mountain you can get on. I remember watching that tournament that one
Oh
day.
yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Dana's like verbally like assaulting you. right
He's
now.
verbally
That's
assaulting
verbally-
me.
Sexually, verbally.
So James, now that we've seen this
Oh, yeah.
amazing bit of information, how about you continue your story?
All right,
Well,
Yes.
now that I got
Okay.
to know what that was
Forgive
all
you.
about there, well, basically, I just I take.
that guy's offline now. Somebody's
He went
He
offline.
left.
guys.
Well, basically, I mean, I take pills now, orally, and that's
Not rectally?
It's pretty much the only
Rectally
way.
take pills.
Yeah, you can shove some suppositories up there.
Suppositories?
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
Shove
Jordan
them
didn't
up.
know you can take pills up the ass.
I didn't know that. No.
You haven't
What?
heard of that? You
did not know
shove them
that?
up your ass?
I never heard of that. No.
There's a lot. He said something like that the other day. I can't remember what it was about, but you're like, I've never heard of that.
You know, if you put alcohol up your butt, you get drunk faster.
Oh, that's also very dangerous.
And you can also
I
die.
actually have heard of that.
I've heard of that.
It's very.
Have you heard of
dangerous.
that?
Sounds very
Stick
dangerous.
up.
It's a
Try
just
that?
a way to your
No.
nervous system.
We get a turkey based there.
it's
We can just
absorbed.
get it in
Yeah.
there, do it.
The alcohol is
There, there, there.
absorbed straight into your
Yeah.
nervous system.
It's really amazing what the
Yeah.
anus can do.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't
Just
know
makes
any of
everything
this. This
better.
is just
Taking
all-
pills,
Take a
getting
bong
drunk.
hit.
Yeah.
Take a bong hit up
Oh,
your
yeah.
ass. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
about
right
that.
now, I
Shove the
still
bong
have
up your
the
ass.
lingering effects of the pills right now. It's the only way that I could do
is
my
it-
day to day
so it's
activities
like pain
now.
pills, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it was what allowed me to record like yesterday. Otherwise, I would not
You're
have been
gonna
able
be
to
like
record.
House over this office.
Come in with like a
Usually-
cane.
like a
Yeah.
cane and like walking around.
Yeah.
He already has the temperament, so.
Yeah, he was
that
pretty
is
angry
true.
at sometimes. So
He
yeah.
needs to be more rational. I guess rational temperament.
That was a good show. from
But
what I
James
saw.
will come
Pretty
in
good
and is
show.
like,
just
"There's a
started
problem with
watching
the
it.
audio," and then he'll be like, "Wait a second. Did the audio knob have a slight
No,
twist off on the
no,
He's
he'd
gonna-
walk out and do the whole entire day of like whatever, and then he'd like at the
Have an
very end of it,
epiphany.
like, wait a second.
I know what it
That
is,
would
and I
work if
come
I
in
was
and I
like
do it.
a subordinate employee where it's just like,
Oh, he's totally right.
How'd you think about that? How'd you come
I
up
was
with
walking
that?
out. Have you tried checking the cable and plugging it back in? And I'll be like, oh,
Weren't his colleagues like? Wasn't one of his colleagues always like against him though? Like, no, that won't work.
Foreman,
It's this.
yeah.
It's this.
Foreman's always.
Foreman
against
was supposed to
him.
be like a version of him, though, like another version of him. 'Cause
Was he
Foreman
ever
was
right?
afraid. He was afraid of. I always thought it was funny. His name was Eric Foreman. It's the same name of the character
Huh.
in that '70s show.
Couldn't have come up with a different name for that.
I don't know,
Alright.
but
Is he even
like
spelled
he was
different?
always afraid of becoming like House because he had that kind of attitude.
Wow. Yeah, I don't remember seeing much of that show, but what I did.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, it is
like
really
I
good
said,
show.
I just started watching. I'm like season 3 right now. There's like 8 total, but it's really good. It's worth it.
Isn't that guy British?
Yes.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
He has a pretty good accent though.
Yeah.
No, he does good.
I watched a couple episodes of that, and then I asked my parents to buy the first season for me, and then they started watching with me. They got more addicted to it than I did. I was just like, "This is a good show," and they're like, "This is a good show. Let's get the other seasons."
8 seasons, Dan.
I just don't. I mean, like, how many different like what is there? Is there main story plots to it, or
Yes,
is it? Just
there's
There's main
story
arcs,
arcs,
okay.
and then there's also the individual cases
Okay.
that happen.
But like, how many over
How many
eight,
extreme
over
cases
8
can there be?
seasons? Like, how many different
Well,
like
it is
a-
diseases
I was
and
like-
problems?
I was trying to
It's
look
a
it
specialized
up because
hospital,
I was
isn't it?
like, how can they like? Is there a way to prove that House can't be possible? So what I want to do is take all like the different cases they found where it's like there's a 1 in a million chance this could happen, and of course House
Yeah.
finds out what it is. So I'm like, if you put all those cases together, so it's like 1 in a million, 1 in 100,000, 1 in 2 billion, and just put them together and be like, this show has a 1 in like a giga quadrillion chance of actually being plausible.
Yeah,
In like,
but that's
this
the
universe.
idea. The idea of it is that he deals in extreme cases, so they don't come
Right.
to him unless it's an extreme case that can't
But
be.
they're always like they're like kind of localish though. It's like
Sometimes.
it's like woman faints in a bar and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, she's got like 2 hearts or like, you know, like,
Yeah, that town must be cursed. How much like
New Jersey.
and it's never just like just give them some like,
been some
painkillers,
kinda
they'll be
nuclear
fine.
So like, yeah,
out there.
someone over in Dubai has this rare condition. Let's fly him over. It's like always someone local in a bar or working.
What they do is
Yeah.
they'll have like somebody House knows that's been somewhere really far away, and they come back to town for 1 day, and it's like, oh, they're passing out, and House is like, I know what's wrong with you. Like,
So I don't know if you know this, but somebody put it out in the chat. Like it's supposed to be like Sherlock Holmes, where it's Gregory House and like House
Wilson.
at Holmes, and then Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah.
as opposed to Watson.
James Wilson is actually his name too.
I know that.
Yeah.
oh wow.
James knows all the James characters from TV shows.
Oh, do
James
you?
Dokes, James Wilson.
Like all the James in general, like
yeah.
James and John.
He's
Beach.
used many variations of their names, in different things.
Have you?
People thought his name was James Dokes for the longest
Oh yeah, I
time.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great show.
What a
No,
trickster.
see, what I liked about that show was people actually like not everybody lives. Like people actually fucking
What?
die because sometimes it's like, yeah, I figured out what you have, but it's incurable. You're dead.
They're like, oh
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm
See
I'm
you
gonna do
later.
my best to see you out, and then he dies.
Oh.
And then I like how constantly he finds humanity in himself, but then the next episode it's like I'm an asshole again.
He's back to the way
Yeah, I
he was.
slept and reset. Now I'm a dick again.
That little girl
The
with
show
cancer.
starts off with like, oh, cool plot. You know, gets halfway through the middle where House has some intervention with himself. At the end, it's always like a plot revealed, but then they always like try to sell it to you like he's figured out the problem like 10 minutes in the show, and you're like, you're not gonna do this to me. I've
It's the
already
same thing
watched
over
the
and over
season,
again, yeah.
all right? You're
No.
not going to convince me he solved the case 10 minutes in. There's going to be
still got,
something
like,
else
15
wrong.
It's like,
minutes.
oh, I'm feeling better. They throw blood.
Yeah, it's like Chase or whatever. That British guy comes in. He's like, yeah, everything's
Australian.
fine. You're good to go. And they're like, thanks, doctor. I feel. I was like, yo,
Crash cart, bring in a crash
No, he's
cart.
acting all normal while they fall down, and he's just like that. Everyone else is freaking out.
Or
He's
it's
just
like,
oh, I knew that would
or no,
happen.
it's like,
like, oh, Jesus,
okay,
again.
we're getting the discharge papers right now. Is your brother okay? Oh, yeah, he's just sleeping. Wait, he's not breathing. Like it's always something like
it's always
the show tries, and also like at the beginning, they try to trick
This
you a
isn't
lot.
house
Hold
talk.
on, hold on.
Yeah, shut the fuck
I always
up.
thought it was funny. They
I like
tried
this.
to. Well, never mind.
No, goddamn! You fucking.
They try to trick you into figuring
Yeah.
out who's going to be the one that gets sick.
I love that.
Where it's like. It's somebody's like, like, oh, are you okay? Yeah, it's just a cold. And you're like, oh, that one's going to be sick. And then it's like the random guy who's been in the corner the entire time starts having a like, seizure.
Oh shit! I thought it was the guy with the whooping cough.
trick you somehow. You can't always like, oh, that guy's going to be sick. You're like, just leave
The
the
first
room,
season,
like,
they're not so like slick about it, but then eventually they're just like, we're going to start tricking people because they think they know, but they don't.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
This is the point being.
Absolutely.
Watch.
Absolutely. You know what else is a good show?
Watch for James Wilson's
Bones.
appearance in it.
Supernatural.
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 What other?
What other series can go with that
Bones. I
many?
like Bones.
You like
Ew.
Bones?
Yeah, I like Bones.
I hated that show.
I didn't really watch it.
I hated it with a passion.
The
David
actress bugged me
Boreanaz.
for some reason.
Is that
Oh,
the
Dave
FBI
Chanel?
agent guy?
Yeah.
I like the first couple
Angel.
seasons.
He was Angel.
I like the first couple seasons, and then towards later on, I didn't like it as much. I was like kind
No,
of
that
like
was-
Weeds too. I liked Weeds. Pretty sure that's the name of the show. But like later on,
Yeah,
it just
the
got
one-
so like unbelievably weird. It was like what? I don't know.
Shows do that. House did that a little bit too. House gets a little
Supernatural did
extreme.
that too.
But Supernatural has Supernatural in it. Like I would expect.
well, I mean, Supernatural.
X Files also did that.
Dean,
I don't remember
Dean.
seeing X Files.
Oh, Dean.
Man, Dean is such a hunk.
Dean.
I don't know who Dean is.
Dean, you don't. You just need to know the name.
Pull up a
Dean.
picture of
Let's
Dean.
get Dean. Let me get a picture.
Yeah, I
Picture
need to
of
see a
Dean.
picture of Dean. Apparently,
What the fuck is going on right now?
show him a picture of Dean.
Oh.
You guys had
Anyway,
House
House.
Talk.
Yeah,
How about
House.
House?
Yeah.
House.
I might have to go home and buy that. Buy the whole set.
It's on
You'll
Netflix,
like it.
I believe. It's on Netflix.
I like owning the
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
on Netflix.
the set.
I'd watch a couple episodes and then decide. I mean, I think it's a good show.
Well, I remember what from what I've seen, I liked it. The hell is that?
Dean Supernatural Gay is a search result. When
It's
you
a
search-
thing on Tumblr. You don't think that there's not like a whole Dean and Sam stuff?
What the fuck?
Dean Kane, Jordan?
What the fuck?
The Adventures of Lois
What are you
and
looking
Clark,
up,
Dean
Jordan?
Kane.
Who the hell is he looking up?
That's Dean. Oh my goodness! Look at Dean right there. Look at Dean right there.
You know, he was in Under the Red
Right
Hood.
there.
He played the Red Hood.
Look at that Dean right there.
He's got a shadow. I can only see like half of his face.
Put him
Yeah,
over.
give me a straight on.
Put him
I need
over
it.
Alex.
I need a straight on.
Oh yeah. Oh
see. I
yeah.
can't see.
Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh Dean.
Oh, Dean's here on Creature
Dean.
Talk. Dean.
Dean from
Supernatural.
Dean.
Welcome, Dean.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, man.
I'm Dean from Supernatural.
How did you do 12 seasons of Supernatural?
I just did a lot of cocaine.
Oh,
I didn't know you did drugs. Are you in rehab?
I'm not.
Oh.
Dr. Drew hasn't gotten to him
I don't
yet.
have a problem.
Now let me ask you something, Dean.
What?
How do you feel? What do you feel like when Tumblr thinks that you're not as hot as your brother Sam?
oh,
You have a hotter brother.
Oh.
It's okay. You don't have to answer that,
I don't
Dean.
know what to say to that.
Dean, you don't have to
Someone
answer
get him
that.
his emergency stash.
What do you
of
think
coke.
of the people who make it like you and your brother are together romantically on the show?
incest? That's
You guys got cocaine?
trying to like Roxo the clown from.
Guys got cocaine.
Dean. Oh, man.
Great celebrity.
Man.
Yeah, this is like the Creature Talk 100 special. Except for far more technologically
Anyway.
advanced.
Anyway,
technologically.
I mean, we can go over. I mean, we got other stuff happening as well.
Well, Alex brought up the
I
whole
think we've
stream
hit like
shit.
I think we've hit like 2 topics at this
Yeah.
point. So
We made
mark
up
some
about
off.
3 and talked about those.
Go ahead. Go ahead about the stream stuff.
Alex, go ahead about the stream stuff.
The stream change.
All right, so Dan, go ahead about the stream changes.
So obviously, you guys have noticed that the streaming has been actually pretty fucked up recently. Like we've been skipping days.
It's me and Alex.
We're not
pretty
really
much.
doing the dual streams anymore. Creature Talk has been really erratic, and we're just trying to figure out.
There'll still be a
the best
thing
way
in
to do
terms
it.
of like if there's a special like thing like because even we didn't want to like completely throw it out the window. Like there may still be a joint one every once in a while. I just don't know when. Like as long as it's
I might pop in
scheduled
with
together.
Coots every once in a while. Like
That's
when
what
he's
I was
streaming.
saying.
Like
Yeah.
there's no reason. I was pranking him the other day, but like I haven't actually joined him. But I've been happy that I can actually work on stuff when you're streaming. It's just like as opposed to having to.
A lot of
take the whole day.
people, it's good because the idea is to get us, being able to do it a lot more often instead of, one person having to duck out and then the stream being canceled. It's more so, the one person gets to do it and then toggling off weeks. The end goal is to be able to have more streams. So we'll be adding Dex to the fray. And then, a couple of us doing streams. So we'll have more streams per week. So it'll be pretty fun. We haven't gotten the exact schedule yet. Dan
And
erased it off the whiteboard. So
I figured everybody would remember their days, but
Group schedule.
streams. So I think what we're gonna do
Good
now.
one. That's good. That's good.
You did a good job.
good
He
job
did a
there.
good
Yeah, you remember.
if he didn't talk about it, I was going to transition into it.
It's
he
a
actually-
good
We're all
job.
right, but no,
Good
he
thinking
committed.
there,
He
Dan. Good
committed
thinking
He
there.
actually pointed it out.
Good thinking there. So anyway, I mean, we're thinking about doing what we'll, every Saturday, every other Saturday, we're going to be doing Creature Talk, and then in the Saturdays in between those, it will be a big group stream. So this week, Creature Talk. Next week, big group stream. Week after that, Creature Talk. Week after that, big group stream.
And
So for the
So
people
on.
that are always like, why the fuck don't you guys play anything? Next week you got a big group stream with all of us, like because there hasn't really been too many of those other than the 24-hour ones usually.
the Office one was
stream.
the last big
Office
one.
one.
The Office stream, and then Loadout. I think Loadout was the last kind of like.
There were like 4 or 5 people for that, I
only
think.
about 4 of us. In
But
there,
like all of us being here for a stream.
So
is
we'll all
pretty
be
rare.
there instead. I guess there'll be less Creature Talks, but I guess at the same time you'll get those
More group
big-
streams.
You'll get those beefy group streams.
Yeah.
So I guess
Somebody said boo.
yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, this
And
is
then right below
this
it,
is,
fuck yeah.
this is our amazing chat room here, filled with positivity per usual.
Yeah.
We're not doing this just to be like, hey, you know what, fuck you guys. We don't want to hear what you have to say. It's just more so this is the only way that we can do things and make it work for everybody. And I know
We
that,
figured it'd be cool.
like if you want joint streams, like then just tune in on those Saturdays, and all of us are going to be together either way.
Yeah.
So us doing
Yeah.
individual streams, like you guys can. I know a lot of people miss our streams sometimes because we only do like a few hours. So if you're at school, you're not going to miss those streams, and people who are in a different time zone aren't going to miss the streams either because we usually go a lot longer. So it's just better in general, in my opinion. So we're going to do it for a while and see how that goes.
Yep.
And I'll actually play Brink.
Jordan will play Brink,
good.
so that's amazing.
I installed it. I actually went through and installed like most of the games on my Steam, so that there's
hope you
just
pirated
all
it.
sorts of options. Are you
I hope
kidding
you
me?
pirated it.
I bought that. Me and James bought that on
How much
launch
was
day.
it? Yeah, I had to buy it on launch day too.
$60
I had to
on
buy that
launch.
too. I remember that. It was the most uncomfortable I've ever been recording. So I remember that it was like 100 degrees in Chicago because I was still there and I was sweating my ass off playing that shitty game. And it was the worst experience I've ever had.
Brink is great, Seamus.
At least when I played
Look at
Dead
this.
Island, I was in a nice air-conditioned room. When I played
Seamus.
Brink, I was getting ass fucked by the
I
sun.
like how you remember like
Seamus.
what your body temperature was like during recordings. Like, I think that's a skill in
You
itself.
have to understand, Seamus. That
So many
Dead Island.
recordings ago,
There's a new
too.
one coming
Yeah,
out.
like-
There's a new Dead Island coming out.
Ah, good.
So we're not done yet. We're not done.
Awesome. We get to play Dead Island 2.
Oh.
Why don't we play the MOBA while we're at it as well?
We could. We could play.
What about that
MOBA.
prequel? You want to play that prequel
We
too?
play the
Like-
prequel. We could just sit down and do
Epidemic
all
or
these
whatever,
Dead
we
Island
do
in
that.
one
I
sitting.
really
Ah.
wish I could join you guys in your Dead Island.
The funny thing is, you can because it's 8-player co-op now. Up to 8 players. So you can be there. And Dan, you can be there too.
Actually, you know what? My internet's not working that day.
I can come over and fix it. I can come over and fix it
Just
for you.
his room, not your room.
Everybody.
Man, we could do this. We can do this.
We can have like 8 times the problems.
I've
as
never
before.
played Dead Island before, but I'm on.
Oh, man,
That's
this
gonna
is
be that's gonna be like the worst. fucking-
extravaganza.
Let's get a
Extravaganza.
supernatural mod for it.
Man, I could be
Supernatural
Dean.
mod.
I could be Dean. You could be Sam.
I can be
You
T-Pose
can be
man.
his dad. T-pose man.
Yeah, from
His dad's dead, I think.
Oh,
Say what?
I
Didn't
thought
they think he was
still
dead at the
alive.
begin-
They did. They
He
did
can be
think
a
he was
zombie.
dead,
He
but
can be
he
a
was
They were
zombie.
looking
alive.
for him.
They found him.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know
then-
if he died since then.
I only watched a couple
he died
episodes.
again.
of it.
You know what we didn't talk about, and I seen a little bit of it, is we didn't talk about Dex.
I was just about to bring that up.
What about
I was
Dex?
pointing at
well,
the
they
chat.
were saying about a co-op creature, but I was thinking like the creatures, and then there's Dex, and we didn't mention him.
Oh yeah, we added him.
We
haven't
added
seen
him. Yeah, we
Dex.
just you know what, we had a roster to fill. We were just like Dex, threw him in there real quick.
penciled them in, and
So
Dex is a creature now.
yeah, we revealed Dex.
Yeah.
At the RTX panel, and it was pretty cool.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun hanging out with him. He was here for a few weeks, and you guys saw videos with him and stuff. And also people were asking like what we're planning to do with Dex and things like that. So I thought that might be something good to touch up on.
I've already answered it. People just don't fucking get the message.
Well, I was going to bring it up again because he flew back home like last week,
Yep.
right? And the video of that
Oh,
will be going up
yes.
tomorrow.
That was a fun time right there.
That was a good time.
That
yeah.
was great. James,
You'll have to
were
wait
you
for the
weren't
video.
there for that.
No,
were
I
you?
came
He
in
was
the
there
next-
at the end.
I came
All
in-
of us were in the video.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
I came in at the end, and I was like, "Why is he still here?"
What? Spoilers. It hasn't gone up yet.
Good job, Seamus.
We're fucking talking about the goddamn video right now.
Yeah,
This is like
to
the
set up for
piano
tomorrow.
all over
Alright,
again.
it's
Yeah,
like the
this is like the
piano.
piano.
It was setting up. It was setting up
Spoilers.
to tease the video. I was just letting people know about the video.
So Dex is back home
My
right
God.
now.
Just fucking talk over
I
me
just
again.
actually got news of this the other day. Sadly, he won't be making it to PAX Prime
Oh, he's not going to be able to make
because he's moving out of his place.
Spoilers.
then.
it. Okay.
Why would we
Spoilers.
spoil
But-
that?
You spoiled that.
I didn't even
PAX
know about
Prime
that.
will have a
I don't even
different,
want to go now.
a
Now you're gonna
different
spoil
announcement.
something else.
A different announcement at PAX
Oh,
Prime.
good.
You fucker. Do we even have a panel for PAX Prime yet?
Not yet. You fucker.
What is? Let's walk around
He
with the
submitted
microphones.
it. He submitted it.
I submitted.
I
it.
just submitted my media stuff yesterday. You seen what
Oh,
I
you,
did?
you got.
I love
that's
that. I
right.
love their
How about
media
submitting?
shit. They asked. You said they asked you for this too, right?
yeah, yeah.
They fucking emailed me back and they're like, "Can you send me a video of you stating your full name on that channel or something
Or
like
I
that?"
didn't get
Prove-
that shit.
You
Yeah.
didn't get that?
No.
Did you get approved
they,
yet?
No, they were just like, thanks. We got your stuff.
Where
And
the
I'm like,
hell would we be like, yes, I'm Seamus?
No, it
and-
was either you stating your full name
Or I show
you
my
in
face.
the first 10 seconds
Yeah.
showing your
Well,
face.
obviously, I just gave them the scaring Dex video because I was in 10 seconds. But again, the fucking intro is like 6 seconds long. Like, how strict are they going to be with this? 4 seconds? I got 4 seconds to
Yeah,
show
4
my
seconds.
face in the
Well,
front of this
if
video.
you don't get it done in that first 10 seconds, you're obviously not a contributor to the channel. So we can't let you
we
in
saw
the
you
pack.
12 seconds in, so you can't accept that. It's got to be in the first 10.
So let's see. I mean, well, I guess I hope for the best in terms of getting a pass, at least just a pass. But
I got mine, so I'm good.
Well, he told me about that, and I sent them a link in the first email when I responded with everything. I was like, yeah, my friend submitted, and they said, send back a video. So I was like, if you need that, here it is. And they sent an email back to like, yeah, okay, you're good to go, I guess, So they're
I
like,
still haven't
well,
gotten any confirmation or anything yet.
it took a few days for them to get back to me, but
Well,
they-
I hope so.
they will respond.
I mean, if we don't got a panel, worst comes to worst, we hold our own panel
in the parking lot.
somewhere,
In the
in the
alley.
parking lot.
We could go
Our
to
hotel
Buca de
room.
Beppo. We
We'll
could rent
go-
out the big room at Buca de Beppo.
Buca de Beppo.
Look at Beppo.
What we can do is we can go in very early, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll open up the boxes where the schedules are. We'll X out somebody. Any time slot we want, we'll X them out.
And
We'll
in the
write
10,000
over it, put white out over it, write ourselves in there. We'll have to do that about 5,
I
because
think
it's
it's
all
about
time.
60,
Yeah.
60.
Why can't we just take
1,000
one and make a whole bunch of copies, and then
So bootleg.
Then we'll have to replace it.
roadmaps.
We'll replace the whatchamacallits with that the schedule, and then everybody will get it. Everybody will know that we have a panel. It's just held at Buca de Beppo instead.
That sounds pretty good.
We'll make that announcement there.
And we'll also have a ball pit there.
Yes, we
and
will
someone
have a
can
ball
pee
pit.
in it.
Someone can pee in it.
That'll be great.
That Slenderman probably peed in it.
Good deal. Good deal.
DashCon at PAX, exactly.
What else is up there, Jordan? You want to hit that first one, or do you even want to do that at all?
I mean, that's up to these guys. I mean,
Do it.
Whatever, go for it.
so there,
I just actually got another update about that.
so there were
Beautiful.
some happenings over this past week where I don't know if you guys know what mid rolls are.
What are mid rolls?
What are
Mid-rolls
mid rolls, Jordan?
Are advertisements that happen midway through a video.
Yes.
So it'll stop the video and play.
Usually
like
stops the video and plays a 10 to 30 second ad. kind of like at the beginning of our video. So that's usually reserved, usually suggested to be used on longer videos, like half-hour videos. In rare cases,
That
something lower is 20 minutes.
Too bad, half hour
to an hour videos. You throw in mid-rolls and natural breaks. So, what happened, Daniel, when you opened up your Skyrim part?
One of my Skyrim parts had like 4 mid-rolls enabled, and
Yeah,
it's
I
like
saw
a
that.
20-minute long video.
20 minutes long, 4
every
mid-rolls.
you wanna
5 minutes?
Would you want to watch 5 commercials during my video? my 20-minute long video.
Every 5 minutes, there's an ad.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ads.
And that's not even the worst. I saw several that had over 12 mid-rolls during them, and these
How
are
long?
half-hour videos.
Holy fuck.
So,
Man, that's pretty bad.
So
the culprit.
what caused this? What happened here?
The culprit
There must have been a
behind
YouTube glitch,
this.
right?
No.
Must have been bugged.
No, it wasn't. It
It had to have been a
wasn't a
bug.
YouTube glitch at all.
What was it?
Machinima
Wait, who?
enabled automatic mid-rolls on all their partners' channels.
I haven't even gone through mine yet. I actually started going through and seeing if I could disable
Anything over
mid-rolls
10
just
minutes
in
long.
case.
Oh, you can't do that across the
Can't do
board. You
that.
got to go one by one.
You can
can't
do it.
do
You
that.
Good
can,
fucking
you can,
luck.
No, you can select all of them on the page, and then if you go under ads, or like more options under ads, you can deselect all those on that page.
Doesn't that turn off all the ads though?
All the mid-roll ads, because it has selected ads, so you can have regular ads and then mid-roll
The thing
ads.
is,
and
can
ads.
you can't turn these off, can you, Dan?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes.
Dan was
It's-
trying to, and he couldn't.
I'll show you. how
No,
to do
what
it
what
later.
he's saying is separate than what
Oh, okay.
I was.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I guess there's.
Either way, I just wanted to look to see if I had to disable. But
So let's see real quick, Alexander. I can check yours.
What's
Check one of
what's
his
a
most-
long video?
Long
any of the Wolf
Anything over
Among
10
Us
minutes
stuff
long.
would
Wouldn't it be
be.
like the more popular ones?
Yeah, the more popular one, like a long popular video you have, Alex.
Pull
Like
one
a
of these
30-minute
up.
video.
Let's see how many
30,
yellow.
I haven't done a 30-minute video in a long time.
Here's an hour.
Oh.
Spooky Craft episode 1.
Oh,
Boy,
Here we go.
hope
Spooky
there's
crap.
some ad rolls on that.
Get ready to see some. Oh, just watch the thing. Just let it load.
How long does it take?
It takes
They
a
should
few
be there,
seconds.
like-
Yeah, they should be there instantly.
They don't
didn't-
go instantly all the time. I had ones that it took a second, then all of a
They
sudden they
didn't
start
get that
popping
video,
up slowly.
Alex.
I don't see anything.
They didn't
I
get
don't
it.
even see a normal ad on this. I think they give you shit. Wait, there's one.
Oh, one just popped up.
There's one there. Oh!
One, two.
Oh my good lord! Oh my god! Oh my god!
James was just like scrubbing
Oh
through.
my god!
Alex,
Oh my god!
There's one like every 2 minutes on that thing.
Oh my god!
Alex, I see about 20 yellow bars over there, possibly. How many yellow bars are over
Oh
there?
my god!
How many are there?
1, 2, 3, 4,
four.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's 10! There are 10 ads on Spooky Craft episode 1.
I knew it'd just take a second for
11 if you count the one at the beginning.
Do you have a post roll on that?
Do you have a post roll on that?
That's 12.
That would be 12.
Woo. Alex,
Holy shit.
they got Spooky Craft episode 1.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Over 10 ads on one video.
Alex,
Someone
they-
said 14 for me. What? 14! They're saying it on the chat. They say they got 14.
went to it, and so I guess it updates like different times.
Woo.
14.
Alex, what do you do about that?
I would say congratulations that you'll be rolling in the dough, but you don't get any of that anyway.
I actually don't. So I. So the way they're going about it is kind of like, we put more ads on your videos, you'll get paid more.
Holy shit.
But because of the older directors and the contracts that we've signed, we don't get paid more. So all they're really doing.
So
at this
Machinima gets
point-
paid more.
Machinima will get paid more. They'll get paid 14 times more in that video than they normally would.
14 times.
Whereas
That person
I,
got 17.
so
17.
So
Oh,
those
man.
ads don't affect me at all. All the money from those ads will be going directly towards Machinima, and that's kind of why a lot of people are very upset with this. So I'm not too happy with it right now. I didn't know I had that many ads on stuff. I was gonna go through all my videos, but I have like over 1,000 something, 2,000 videos at this point.
There's like 2 right next to each other over there.
Alex,
So
this is within like a minute. This is within a minute. There's another ad on this.
Might be
video.
because you're scrubbing through it though.
Well, yeah, it could be, I guess. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ads on a 40-minute video.
That's less than 10.
I had 5 on a 20.
That's terrible.
yeah,
Anyway,
that's pretty terrible. So
Yep. So,
that's kind of what we're dealing with. Well, some of us are dealing with at
Yeah.
the moment. So we'll,
hey James.
Hey!
Polaris is great, isn't it?
I don't have to deal with any ad bullshit. No one's putting shit on my videos that I don't want it.
You know what the thing is? They asked if we wanted to be a part of that automated system.
Wait,
asked.
I didn't even get asked. What the fuck?
They asked me.
What
You better
the
check
fuck?
your videos.
I didn't even get asked.
like 30 ads
What
on.
the fuck? I didn't get asked anything.
James wants 20 mid rolls on his
Seamus,
videos.
another just new addition to Polaris as
Yeah,
well.
I dodged that bullet.
You can
by
only
about
imagine.
That
2
was
weeks.
you were this close.
By
You were,
about 2 weeks, I dodged that bullet.
holy shit.
Oh man.
That close.
That was a Matrix
Alex
dodge.
and I took it between the eyes.
See, the thing
There were
is,
like ads coming at me all over the
It
place.
sucks for the people that do get paid for that because like people are saying just use ad blocker or whatever, but like
Then that gimps them pretty hard.
yeah, then that gimps us as well. So like it's like sticking it to both parties, I guess, when you do that. If you want to continue to you want to support the content creator, but you don't want all this extra bullshit, that's where I guess the problem lies, where it's like, you know, you want just pre-roll, post-roll, not all the shit in between, or unless it's like you
Like a
said,
longer
an
video.
adequate amount. Like, I think you can set that too, right? You can set it. Like, I never done mid rolls,
can
but
set it for
like
specific times,
Yeah, like
yeah.
every
Yeah,
15
yeah.
minutes or something.
There's
like that.
only
40
so many.
If I wanted to, I could set mid rolls and it would disable whatever they have going on that's automatic right now. But I don't want 20-minute long videos. Like, I don't want mid rolls on it. One, I don't see the benefit of it. Like, I don't actually monetarily see the benefit of it. But even on top of that, I wouldn't want to, like, maybe an hour-long video, I'd toss a mid roll in there, but not a 20-minute long video.
Yeah.
I just don't want them.
Like if there was just one, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. But like you said, there's 5 on a 20-minute
Yeah.
long video. Like that's
14
a little
for
bit.
Alexander.
That's a little bit much.
You're gonna have some work to do after.
Like generally, I don't complain about ads, but if I watched
a
a,
few emails and you know,
if I was watching a 20-minute long
You'll get
video,
wrecked, don't worry.
I don't know about that.
I'll
Yeah.
explain to you the emails I've been doing.
To have anywhere from like fucking 12 to like 17, like someone said, ads in one video, like a 1 hour video could be like what, depending on what ad you get, because we don't choose the ads. They could be like, before I've gotten an ad where it was like a full length fucking song, where it'd be like 2-3 minutes. for an
Sometimes
ad.
they're unskippable. There's a whole algorithm behind ads in general, and which
So
ones can
imagine
display how
out of
long
those
they can display.
17 ads, you get like fucking, say even half of them are unskippable, like 2-minute long things. Like you just added a good more like what 20 minutes extra
Yeah.
to the fucking video that you now have to watch.
It's a decent chunk extra.
Yep. Yeah. So
That's pretty
interesting
crazy.
development with that. We'll see how that turns out. I'm sure they'll probably, fix it or implement something or something will happen. But you guys will have fun with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you have to update us on that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know
Just be
after the stream's done. I got another email.
Did you get a was there a thing that got put out like where it told you that was
No.
gonna
Yes,
happen? No.
yes, it was. It was in the partner newsletter.
How long ago?
It was in
the
there.
partner newsletter that goes into my spam folder on it.
I did notice it in the partner newsletter, but I didn't know it would be like what it has been.
Shit. Yeah, I actually want to kind of try to check mine just
Yeah,
to
that
be
kind of
sure.
that kind
but-
of makes me pretty upset though. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
kind
know.
of sucks. Like,
I'm
just-
sure a lot of people feel the same way.
Not so much like I'm not fucking making money from it, but the fact that like I don't want people to get hit with 20 goddamn ads in
Yeah,
a video.
I would never
like,
turn on.
Because they're gonna think that you
That-
fuckers did that. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Wow, Alex, 20 ads on a fucking hour video. You're fucking scumbag."
Hey,
like,
they saw
You're
no
as thirsty
negative
as they
backlash
say.
to it.
yeah, they
There was
did.
No negative.
They don't
There
care.
was no negativity. They
there's
saw.
no fucking way.
Them doing
If
research
I
on it.
watched a video like that and I fucking got hit with that, I'd be pretty pissed. I'd be like, "What the fuck is
There
this
was no
shit?"
negative reception, James. That's why they're doing this. Anyway,
Could I just
Anyway.
like have people ad block those videos on my channel?
Say what?
You know what I mean? If you're going back and you're gonna watch Spooky Craft, fucking ad block that shit. Don't sit through 40 goddamn ads on that video. That's stupid.
we were just talking about ad block
Yeah.
like
You're
2
not-
minutes ago.
Are you not gonna
paying
fix
attention?
it?
What? I'm gonna try to fix it, but like for now, like if people like that's not helping anybody watching 20 ads. Like
If I want to watch 20 ads, what if I'm in the market for different things? I want the keywords to show me what's going on.
anyway,
So anyway, I mean,
What are we even up to?
Destiny beta. Has anyone played that?
Absolutely
I have not.
You played that?
No,
you didn't
I
play
have
that?
not.
You
No.
didn't play that? You didn't play
You said
that?
you were coming into the office yesterday. To
I
play
don't
it.
have a
that
next gen console
You
to
didn't
play
play
it
it?
on. Or do they have it on the Xbox?
Listen, you fuckers.
Why
We're
you looking
living
at
in
me?
the age of next gen. You best get a fucking next gen console.
Yeah, I mean, if
I have
you
a-
want to
I
play
have a
in 30
PC.
FPS,
I highly recommend the Wii U, Dan.
I have a Wii U. That's my next gen console.
Oh, then you're covered.
Covered. You got it.
actually, somebody brought up that comment was like, YouTube's being able to support 60 frames per second, but with the next gen consoles, they can't perform that. So, when are we actually going to see full 60 frames per
You know what's
second
sad?
videos?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you go hand in hand with the tip jar feature, maybe if you raise enough money through your tip jar, maybe you can actually forward that to Sony or Microsoft,
Bill
and maybe
Gates.
they'll
Yeah,
throw
Bill Gates
that
needs
in
more
there.
money.
They had.
Gates put
That's what you could do for your
put
tip jar.
30 more frames.
I'll
in
tell
your-
you what's going to give you 60 frames. The Steam Box. PCs. 60 frames a second.
Is Destiny going to be on it?
60. No.
Well, that's the reason
No.
I haven't gotten an Xbox or a PS4 yet, because like I would buy it and use it like for 1 or 2 games. Like that's not
Absolutely.
worth it. It's not
Yeah,
worth
I've-
it for me at all.
You
I've
can
used
buy
mine,
it and
it's
use
way
it
too
for
expensive.
the beta of Destiny.
I only have an Xbox One, and I'm waiting on that beta code to release. It's going to be in a few days. I'll get to play it.
You'll get to play it.
It's not going to be 1080p, though, or 60 frames. It'll be...
It'll be like 792p. That's pretty-
792p,
pretty close.
29.97
792,
frames.
yeah, 792.
The eye can't see more than that anyway. Why does it
I
matter?
heard about that.
It doesn't even matter.
I can't
I've
see
read about
more than
that.
30 frames.
There's no difference. I see 30.
There is no difference.
I see 60. It looks the same.
I mean, we have footage all the time. You have 30 frames per second, 60 frames. I don't know the difference. Sometimes I'm like,
There is no difference.
30 frames, 60. Like,
I'm
what?
waiting,
There is no difference.
I'm waiting for a
I have
game
no
to
idea.
There's no
proudly come
difference.
out and say, yeah, we're 24 frames per second.
Dan, please
Yeah, I think that's the
leave.
original Dark Souls.
What's wrong with 24 frames? Something that wants
Couldn't,
to be
like-
like cinematic.
Couldn't like
that's,
Lord of the
like-
Rings do that, like with their games? Just be like true to
They
the
have a new one
cinematic
coming out, don't
experience.
they?
Although they
Yeah,
have
it's
48
in
frames,
October.
like they're
Yeah.
releasing the Hobbit ones in 48
Oh.
frames though. So they're trying to get to the like 60 frames. Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
So no one played
So,
it.
how about that Destiny beta? What do you
You're
think?
the only one that played it.
You guys all played the alpha, but how was
I
the
played the
beta
alpha.
compared to the alpha?
See, I didn't play the alpha too much. I didn't really like the alpha.
lot of
I
people
didn't
said they
really
liked the beta
I didn't really
comparative.
even like the game when the alpha came out. I thought that it was just kind of like I don't know, I thought it was kind of meh.
But
You know? But the beta completely changed me around.
I've seen that comment. Somebody said like, the alpha was kind of meh, but the beta
Yeah.
was actually pretty cool.
The beta, I liked the they had like, well, I didn't know if they had story missions in the alpha or not, but there's a good like maybe 4 or 5 like actual missions where you're, I guess, strung along to do shit. The final mission is actually pretty crazy, where like you face like 2 bosses kind of back to back. Like you face this giant demon dude, and I could only do it in like a fire team of 3, so I had 2 other dudes with me. And I guess the way they do it is if you hit a certain point, you don't get respawns allowed anymore, so you kind of have to piggyback off of other players.
Yeah.
Like they can revive you, and you can still respawn as long as somebody in your fire team is alive. So like we were dying a lot to that boss. Like we were probably really under level for it. It's weird that it caps at 6. Was it kept at 6 in the alpha?
It was kept at 8.
Kept at 8? Why do I feel like it's kept at 6?
8
Maybe it is out.
level-wise?
Maybe it is 8. Yeah.
was
Because usually at the bottom bar, it says like what level you are now, right? And then what your next level is on the other end, right?
The wizard came from the moon.
Right?
Yeah.
It shows another number here on the other side. Like when you hit 6, like I don't have another number over here on the right side. It just says 6 in the bar. Like there is no other number there. So I thought that it was capped at 6, but then again, it may be 8. I'm not really sure. They still have equipment in there that you can buy that goes up to like fucking 15 and like stuff like
They
that.
left that in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny too. It's like, the fuck? Like, why are you locking me out?
I mean, I just saw someone in the comments say that the human eye can only see 24 frames a second, not 30.
I can't see the
I'm not
difference.
having this argument.
I mean, it's
Oh, please no.
sorry.
I played
between
Blighttown
24
and Dark
60.
Souls. Looks fine to me. I don't see a problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that they said it's 8. Maybe yours glitched.
The human eye can see 24. You can also see 30. You can also see 60.
It's all the same though.
You
I don't
can
see a difference,
shit
though.
more than that, as long as you make it out to be that way.
How do we get back to this again? What the fuck? I was talking about the game
It
itself.
was,
brought
it was
up
an
a
important
comment.
thing. It was an
Was it
important
important?
comment.
Must be a
Yeah.
wizard,
Fucking
wizard
asshole.
from the moon.
Yeah, it was pretty important.
Yeah, that shit's still in there. I don't know if
I
they
wish,
changed anything. They added like this weird, like I don't know if that was in the alpha. I don't really remember where like they add this like kind of electrical kind of thing to him, where it's like he says like maybe 4 or 5 words, and then it'll just be like kind of deal.
Cortana?
yeah, like the
Cortana.
dude. It's like there's a
Cortana.
wizard here.
Oh, not the
There's a
no,
wizard.
Spark. Guilty Spark. Is that what we're talking about?
343 Guilty Spark.
Yeah.
That's what I was pretty sad when Alex when the audio for the what's it called, the Destiny Alpha had gotten lost, because Peter Dinklage's voice acting was amazing in that. Like the whole wizard and moon stuff, it was just, I didn't get it. I was just like, what?
It was pretty
Yeah, I
good.
was kind of like, what?
He must be a
I
wizard.
was like, yes,
from
of
the moon.
course, a wizard from the moon. Where else would the wizard come from?
That first file was such a pain in the ass. To edit.
Oh yeah, because you lost all the audio for it, or
And
something.
it just didn't record.
Oh, the audio just didn't record.
The audio
Didn't
was
record,
like it was lowered or something on my
Get, like,
capture
sound-
device. So there's
sound
no
design.
sound.
He sound designed
Yeah,
the
the sound
entire
design.
thing.
The sound
with
design
silly
first
sounds.
He went ham with it.
Like Half-Life sound that you like Left 4 Dead.
24 frames. What is this? Dead Island Riptide?
Not even 24. I got like 2. It was the dead
Did you play
zone.
the
Good.
multiplayer at all for Destiny, or is it just
Yeah,
like,
I played the multiplayer. Like after I got done, I really wanted to do all the missions. Like I really like the missions and how like you see so many random people like kind of as you're going about your thing. It's just kind of like it's got this MMO feel to it, I guess. Even with the tower and all that. But the multiplayer, I don't like it. Don't like the multiplayer at all.
I wouldn't expect it to be.
Does
anything
not
special.
feel. It doesn't feel balanced, I guess. Like I just don't feel like there are people that go into the single player and they get really lucky. They might get like a super powered fucking gun. Like I mean, I did have a special gun at that time. Like I had, I guess, a big machine gun, and then I had a rocket launcher for special weapons. But like as soon as I got in the multiplayer, like I don't know, people were just killing me in like fucking in seconds. Like the only like I whipped out a shotgun, and if I can kill them like super close. Like, but otherwise it just felt like my weapon was not good enough. It's like in a beta they played the missions more than me. That they went in and just I don't know. I guess they just got lucky to get a good weapon, and then they took that shit to multiplayer, and now they can dominate in multiplayer. Like it's not. But then again, I've never really liked that idea in the first place. Like I've always been somebody that like in terms of multiplayer, I kind of like map control and stuff like that. Like I like the power weapons to all be there, laid out in front of you.
Anybody can get to it.
Yeah, it's completely equal from the start, and it's what you do in the game that kind of sways
multiplayer, yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, you know, talking to Dex, like he said that, you know, that's how Gears is. Like power weapons
Yeah.
are right there spawn wise. You go in, you get the sniper, who someone gets the boom shot, you know, who is going to be coming out on top, kind of that deal. Like whereas this, it's like someone can go in and they're on top right away because they have super special weapon, they have fucking an insanely powerful like primary weapon. Maybe they're higher level. Maybe they've unlocked like the vortex fucking, I don't know, power attack or something like that. I don't know. It just feels like that's not something that they can't control that, I don't think, in terms of balance. Like they can control damage here and there.
Why
but
didn't they do something like Halo for that?
They,
Do
I
they
don't
just
know.
like the
They've
crossover thing?
Ever
Is it-
since
yeah,
like
like
what was
the-
it,
the
fucking
character you are
Reach?
and-
Like they
Yeah.
went away from the whole power weapons on the map
Well,
control.
no, Reach
kind of
was just
deal.
a combo of the two. It
Yeah,
was do
once
your
they had the
loadout,
orbital
do your
orbital
loadout, and
drops or
then the
whatever.
orbital drops made it suck, like the perks. And,
Halo
yeah.
4 was nothing but like fucking orbital drops, like, and it was like there was no map control at all.
Are they going with the idea? It's like the character you are in single player is who you are in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
I'd rather
I don't know, I
aesthetically
guess
my
we'll
character stay the
see.
same, but
It's just like
not
I
I'd say
don't.
aesthetically, that's
I go
fine.
in. You know, I don't need to focus on learning the map. I don't need to know any of that shit. All I need to focus on is having the better weapon, pretty much.
So if they have that idea where it's okay, the character I am in the single player is who I am in the multiplayer. Is there a story reason for the multiplayer then? Is it like this is like some sort of battle arena I go to, or what? How does it?
Just go in and fight other guys. I guess I don't know. It's
Oh, that
just,
doesn't make sense
you
so
get,
much
you get
to
points that you can unlock like armor within the
Yeah,
main,
you can also
tower.
do bounties that are attached to
It's
the
like
multiplayer.
an MMO, like
So like you can do a
MMO,
bounty where it's like win 3 matches. You go into the match thing, win 3 matches. You
Mm-hmm.
get some points and stuff that you can buy other weapons and shit like that. But it just seems like that's more the focus than anything. And I mean, it works for like a co-op game, you know, something like Borderlands or something like that, where like everybody's trying to get the best weapon. You're all working together. Like in this, you work together on one portion and you face each other on the other portion. It's just like when you get to that other portion, like I don't know, it just seems like it could be severely outbalanced.
Can you lose your shit by doing Dan, it's a beta. Okay, whatever. Can
You can
lose?
dismantle like your weapons and you cash in like for stuff, but you can't really you can't like lose weapons. I don't think. I don't think you can drop them.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. You're right. I think there's a trading system, right? Like you can put them away and stuff like that. I'm not really sure.
Gotcha.
But yeah, see, like someone's like, I got really lucky, got an assault rifle that has 65 damage, and then, like everybody else, like me, I have fucking all my assault rifles are like 30 to 33. So if I go into a multiplayer match and this fucker has like a 60 damage weapon, like I'm fucked. There's nothing I can do in that case, you know? Like what the fuck? I have to go back to single player and grind some more to fucking find a gun or get lucky to get a gun, and it's like I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah, now it's not the days where you can just hop on straight to the multiplayer anymore.
I just don't. I don't like that. That's just to get more hours out of it, and I don't. I don't know. I've always been a fan of like Halo 2 and stuff like that, where it's like map control. You have to go in, you learn the fucking map, you learn the spawns on the map. Nothing else, like nothing on your character matters. Everybody is
the way
the same.
MMOs are though. Like that's like gear is gonna outweigh a lot of the time.
I know. Yeah, I guess they're going for more that feel, like in general.
I did
like,
one of the missions on Legendary, and it took me an hour and a half to get to the final boss and start doing it, and I died like 3 times with my crew, and then like
I don't
during
think
the
it's called.
fourth
Is it called
attempt,
Legendary?
Like veteran? What the fuck is that mode?
I was gonna say that would be too Halo.
Yeah,
It's the same
it's-
as Halo.
it's
Halo
heroic.
is
I'm just- yeah, I
Halo
don't
is
know.
veteran too.
Yeah, well, I
Veteran
don't know. I was just
Legendary.
calling it like whatever the hell. Like I guess it's either veteran or legendary, but you can do like the dungeons or like the certain areas in a certain mode. That's the way I did it. And like during my 4th attempt with the boss, like we almost killed him, and then I get disconnected, so I lost all my progress. That wasn't too fun.
That's great.
But I guess the idea is the harder the missions are, the better loot you're gonna get. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you do like really hard missions, you have a better chance of getting that like better gear. But at the same time, I kind of like the better like different like weapons and stuff you can use. Just because like if you're on a map that requires long range stuff, you can whip out the assault rifle, or if it's close quarters, get your shotgun out. Like
Yeah, that's fine. Like but it's just not that shotgun could be more powerful than someone else's
then
shotgun.
but then at the same time, you also have skills and abilities
And
like,
some of those could be, depending on what you've leveled up and stuff, they could be more advanced or they could be less advanced or whatever like that. Like that does another thing that it's just a matter of who put in more time. And like for someone like me, I don't have any fucking time. I don't have time to fucking put in an MMO. I don't have time to put in like anything in that style where I can't fucking play Warcraft and like get that stuff that I need to overpower somebody or to at least match somebody. So it's like I feel like I'm always going to be on the opposite end where I don't have enough time unless I get it on my first time through. I'm not going to fucking play the same mission 5 times to get a
they'll
better gun.
casualize it. They will. Like I don't see why they wouldn't. There's no reason for them to make it harder than it has to be. So eventually they'll like if after a long time
If they're
you
looking
didn't
for that
get the
MMO
gear,
feel, like you said, and they want like more people to put more hours into it, people to fucking like try to get those purple weapons and shit, like because even getting money in the game is kind of slow as well. Like I beat all the missions and I probably only have like 700 of those fucking whatever the fuck those things are called, the currency, like, and most weapons are like pretty high up, I guess. Even then, they have level attachments.
I can
and
see a lot of
stuff.
people spending time to do missions. Like it's cool. That's like you level and you do another cool mission, and then you can take your time, go to the tower, get some better gear, maybe do PvP, then go back to doing missions, and they're all different. But like I don't know how they'll keep up the momentum towards like if you have a level cap and it's like 50, I'll throw it out, and it's like you get there and it's like okay, I have the best gear. Like MMOs do it where like they come up with a patch and it's like a whole bunch of new content. So like that's the way they'll have to do it. So during that time, they'll give people time to catch up, so they'll probably increase drop rates and decrease the amount of money you'll have to like spend on things. So they'll definitely like. Somebody's saying I'm wearing fucking yoga pants. Like, are you serious?
Are you wearing yoga pants?
Like,
He is.
Oh,
How
wow.
am I wearing yoga pants?
how
I
tight
didn't
those
even
are.
know you were wearing yoga pants today.
That's great.
Well then.
That's amazing.
I didn't even know you owned yoga pants.
Somebody was been asking where Dex is. Maybe we should hit that topic again.
Yeah, where is Dex?
Destiny beta.
But yeah, I thought it was all right. I mean, to me, Destiny comes out sooner. I'd probably play it more so for like the co-op aspect, playing it like going into the missions and just having fun with that. Competitive, I probably won't touch. Doesn't really matter much. Master Chief Collection is going to be coming out in November, and I get Halo 2 back again. So
Yeah.
that's completely fine with me.
Wait a second, when does Destiny come out compared to Halo?
It comes out like a month or two beforehand.
Man, that's a dump in the face for Bungie, for Microsoft.
Yeah, it's
Should release it on the same day.
Microsoft is getting the game though. It's still multi-platform.
Huh?
It's not like it's not fully exclusive to the PS4. It's still,
No, I'm just saying that Destiny, like Bungie, the guys that made Halo, are having their games released around the same time as their
the
big game
Halos
that they-
usually have always hit November. Like that's nothing.
No, I
different.
know. I'm just saying, like the fact that that's happening. They're
Would you
seeing
rather them
their
be on
own
the same
games are-
day?
That would be pretty good. I would like
Yeah,
that.
that would be
super
pretty
nice.
good.
Destiny
Same
That
day.
would be pretty. That'd be pretty good to watch
Well,
that.
more
'cause-
so Halo will be competing with Call of Duty than it would be with Destiny. If
I know it's
Destiny-
not
As it
directly
usually
competing.
is.
I'm just saying a game they've been working on for the past few years is falling on the same release like timeline as their games Halo.
But everything
and competing
hits
with them.
in fall.
Yeah, because it's a holiday season-ish.
A hard
Jordan, your
core.
point is pointless.
and
is what
Super
we're saying.
Smash is coming out in December.
Oh man.
So, or Project
Anyway,
M.
going back
He's
to the
trying
topic
to like
list.
make a point.
I'm not trying to
Destiny
make
is
a
going to
point.
have
I
2
just
months
think-
to sell before
I
Halo
think
even
it's
hits.
funny, is what I'm saying.
That's
You're
not enough
saying
time.
that Bungie stuck it to Microsoft by releasing their game 2 months early. That's what you're saying?
No.
What are you saying then? Now I'm confused.
I'm saying Microsoft is sticking it to Bungie by releasing their games.
That's what I don't get here.
So Microsoft is sticking it to Bungie by keeping the same trend that Halos have been coming out in November for who knows how long. This is what you're saying.
James, when
here.
have AAA games ever come out during that time frame?
Don't you know that sales
Never.
increased 2 months after release?
Does that mean that Deep Silver stuck it to THQ when they released Saints Row in
You know, I'm
whenever?
feeling pretty attacked right now. I'm pretty attacked.
All right.
When should Microsoft release Halo to not stick it to Bungie?
Isn't
January.
the point.
It's January.
Like
or
next
December.
year?
Isn't the
Just the
point.
fact that they're releasing Destiny is sticking it to Microsoft.
week after
those
Christmas.
fuckers.
No, Microsoft sticking it to Destiny.
Oh, Mike! I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Microsoft is sticking it like Microsoft is sticking it to
This
who?
wasn't even that big of a thing.
Microsoft is sticking it to who?
I found it funny that the year that they're releasing their big game they spend $500 million on is the year that Microsoft releases this big collection with all the games they made.
So the announcement itself.
No!
The fact that Halo is even just coming out, Microsoft is sticking it to Bungie.
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
They're sticking it to them.
Microsoft is sticking it.
How could they have
Sticking it.
known that they would have released that at the same time that year? They
Would
had
you?
no time.
Would it have been
There's
better
nothing
if
they could do.
the Halo collection came out next year, along with Halo 5?
I don't think he's talking anymore. I
Is that easier?
think he's done.
Who is it?
Easier? What are
They
you
should just
talking
release all the
about?
Halos
You
at the
just
same
said
time.
it's because
I
they're
don't care
sticking it to
anymore.
them because of the release.
I just think it's funny that it's releasing around the same time, the same year.
the same year.
Yes.
But then you said Microsoft is sticking it to Bungie because it's the same.
World of Warcraft expansions pack coming around that time. So who are they sticking it to? Activision because of Call of Duty.
Who are they sticking it
Oh,
to,
man.
Jordan?
But aren't they like a
They're
partnership though?
sticking
Yeah, but
it
they're
to
sticking
Elder
it to
Scrolls Online.
themselves.
They're sticking it to
Ah,
Elder
yes.
Scrolls
Every
Online.
time
That's
Activision
not
switched devs
not
for
relevant
Call of
to
Duty,
conversation.
who's getting stuck there?
Yeah, but it was
Treyarch.
released.
Infinity
Treyarch.
Ward.
Treyarch.
Obviously.
6 months
Infinity
after.
Ward's getting
Infinity
stuck
War
to.
as well, because they got bust out by Sledgehammer, okay? This all makes sense, and you guys are just being stubborn
Who is
about
sticking
it.
it to who? Can you explain it?
Activision.
Okay,
Activision
James,
is sticking
go
it to
back.
Respawn
James.
by having Sledgehammer do the
Respawn
next Call of
Entertainment.
Duty.
Microsoft.
Does Titanfall.
They're sticking it to
Titanfall
Treyarch.
releases the same time as Call of Duty, okay?
Okay.
You get that?
Okay.
That way, Activision is getting screwed out of tons of sales.
Can you explain the
I get
Microsoft
same
one
time,
again?
but
Can you
it's not-
explain?
It's like 2 months afterwards. Like sales will be way down by that point.
No, they go up 2 months afterwards. That's
All
what
right,
marketing
sales
trends do.
goes 2
I was
months.
watching Peter Molyneux's podcast. This is where I get this from.
Who's he
okay?
sticking it to?
Yeah, who's he sticking it to? He left like fucking
Lionhead
Lionhead.
Studios.
Yeah.
He's sticking it to Lionhead at this
Sticking
point.
it to Fable.
It's
you-
gotten
can you
way
explain
out
the
of hand.
Microsoft
Milo
thing?
right
It's getting way
now.
out of hand.
I
okay?
want to know what the Microsoft thing you're talking about. Microsoft is sticking it to Bungie. Why?
I'm not. I found it funny, okay,
Okay.
that Microsoft is releasing this Halo collection,
Uh-huh.
a redux of all the Halo games which Bungie created.
Okay.
Okay.
You know Halo 4 is in there, right?
Okay.
I'm
was-
not saying all of them. I'm saying the ones that were more successful for
Okay,
them.
yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so it's not they didn't release all of them, but since Microsoft, the bad terms thing,
Yeah. Okay.
they're releasing Halo
Okay.
in the same year. Within the same few months that Bungie's releasing their massive title, their first title fresh off of Halo.
Okay,
You
okay.
get that.
So just the fact that this Halo collection is happening is a sticking to to Bungie
in the same year of
The fact
Destiny.
that it's the same year.
in the same year.
So they should have delayed it by a year.
They should have
Is that what
delayed it
you're
by a
saying?
year.
No, I
So that's what I said.
No,
Should they have did
if
it
Bungie
next
came
year?
out with like a patch next year or something for Destiny, they'd be sticking it to them then. Bungie is coming out with a big patch.
it's not as big as
and
the
then,
release of their massive
Microsoft
game.
comes out with, hey, by the way, we've got the Halo collection. It's
No,
like,
no,
that's
Alex, you
sticking it
don't
to Bungie.
understand. You don't
So you're
understand.
saying, Jordan, it wouldn't have been as big of a sticking to if
If
they
it was
released,
next year.
No, if they released Halo 5 in November as opposed to the
yes.
Halo collection, because it's not
they
the
didn't
game
have
that
any
Bungie
part in Halo 5.
I mean, they had a part in creating Halo.
I know,
but
but
it
not
wouldn't be
Halo
as big
5.
as a sticking.
You guys are just
So,
Fucking stupid.
oh
Took about
man,
3 hours to
unbelievable.
get through.
I still don't know the sticking of somebody getting stuck. But
What is it? Been up to thing?
There's no one being stuck.
Everyone's getting stuck here.
except Activision. That's the moral.
How
of the
about
story,
we hit the
right?
what have we been up to outside of micro? We obviously know
I've been talking about
Microsoft
this.
is sticking to sticking.
We know what
Sticking to their-
Microsoft's
they're
been up to.
sticking to their
Microsoft's
guns.
been up to.
They've been
Sticking it.
They're sticking to
To
their
Bungie.
guns.
Who's
as well,
sticking to their guns?
Bungie.
Microsoft or Bungie?
Both.
Oh
They're
God.
both doing a great job of sticking to their guns
He's so
here and not
fucking-
Wait, but
moving their
wouldn't,
release
wouldn't
dates.
Bungie also be sticking it to Microsoft because they're making a
again,
game?
World of Warcraft's coming out on expansion, so are they sticking it to Activision again while Activision's sticking it to Blizzard?
Funny thing about this.
Sticking it to Neverwinter, all right?
Activision Blizzard was created when Blizzard bought Activision, so no one's sticking it to anyone. Okay,
Blizzard bought
Activision. Each other.
Bli-
They're part of the same company.
Blizzard bought
my
Activision. Didn't we
God.
have this conversation on a different Creature
It's
Talk?
just a sticky situation.
It's
all
a
the way
very
around.
sticky situation. You just don't understand it. It's just better if we just drop the whole thing right now.
I'd love
and-
you. I just want you to go explain this to someone at Bungie or Microsoft.
I don't need
But
to.
what the hell are you
They're already
talking about?
suffering. They know exactly what I'm talking
They'll
about.
But they're
just-
sticking to their guns.
They're
They're
already
sticking to,
suffering.
exactly because they're not
We
going
should
to
have
mention
had this conversation at Bungie Studios. Like, we find it funny that Microsoft is sticking it to you guys.
Jordan could have stood up and gave a spiel about that.
And they're gonna kick
No,
us out.
we'll go there at PAX Prime and be like, isn't this funny, guys?
I have a copy.
In 2 months, Halo 5 is going to come out. And it's just, you guys are coming out with Destiny now. Isn't that sticking it to you
You're
guys?
like, yeah, well, we planned this
Don't you
release
think you guys are
day.
getting a little bit wrecked?
Do you guys feel stuck?
I mean, it's a sad
Do you
story.
feel-
It's a
do you
sad
feel
story.
stuck?
Do you feel stuck?
It is a very sticky situation
stuck it to you.
overall.
Hashtag feeling
God.
stuck.
So what are you up to, Seamus?
Talking about this. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing for the past lifetime.
20 minutes,
Seems.
at
Yeah.
least.
We're
Yeah.
gonna do this for 20 minutes? Is
Easily.
that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that it? Really?
Are we moving on to the?
I did. I just said, what have you
Alright.
been
He's
up
trying to
to?
transition to the
Well,
next. What have
Speaking
we-
of getting stuck to, I've been playing Shovel Knight. I beat it. It was good. We talked about it earlier. I've
Yeah.
been getting ass fucked in Demon Souls. Not as fun. Not as
Watching
fun.
that. You've been doing
Yeah.
all right.
Except for when I got to 4-1 and I got wrecked, and then I took out my bow and I was like, oh, these things die in one hit. And then I was like, okay, well, whatever. But other than that, I've been getting ass fucked in that game. And then Deadly Premonition. Still playing that. I'm almost done with it. Almost
Did you
done
whistle
with it.
to see the theme song.
I love that theme song. Every time it plays, I'm like, oh, there it is again. Now I'm getting,
What a
like,
great horror game.
in the first like half of the game, it's played so much, but then like later on, it's used less and less for some reason. But then it's like starting to come back again. I don't know.
It's probably because like they're gonna save it for the credits. The
Oh, probably.
credits. The credits will have it.
the
Yeah.
final,
Have
or
it.
the final boss fight.
Oh, I hope so.
Ooh.
I sure hope
Because
so.
what better theme music for a boss
The
fight?
final boss fight is like himself because he's a fucking nut job.
He has to fight
He's
with
got
the-
like this weird split personality bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I also
that's
played
all I
through,
really know about it.
like 2 or 3 bosses you fight within close proximity, and I don't remember him fighting himself, but yeah, he does have like the split personality thing. Talks to himself all game, and he first himself was like, "Oh, did you see that, Zach?" and blah blah blah. Have you ever played it?
Deadly Premonition?
Yeah.
No.
It's a really weird game.
Actually, no
It's-
idea. I did for Sandy. I played the beginning part and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, did you run down the street for like,
Yeah,
an
I ran
hour?
down the street, got in the cabin, and got the shit beat out of me by some ghoul.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty spooky.
Sounds like a pretty good game.
But I also played through Dark Souls 2 on my own time again. I just beat it yesterday to get ready for the DLC because I wanted to do it on PC.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even though I can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 frames,
There is
I
no
still
difference.
I still wanted to do it on the PC. It looks a little better, So recently beat that, and that's pretty much what I've been up to.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Fantastical.
On to me. Hey, I got the tattoo. Everybody's been talking about it in
yeah.
the chat. Got that. I did film a vlog. I tweeted about it yesterday, and James is like, yeah. I was like, hey guys, I'm driving in a car right now. I've never done that before, where I filmed myself. I felt like a big douchebag, but...
Yeah.
Why were you mad at him for filming a vlog?
No, I was making a joke about it.
Yeah.
Like, I filmed a vlog like a real YouTuber. and
Though
it was
I
just
wouldn't,
like-
I don't know. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable doing. Well, if you recorded the process like of the tattoo, like I always said, like people asked me about that. Like, why didn't you record the process? And I just felt like it'd be pretty like weird to be like, you know, just put the camera on him and be like, I'm
that-
gonna record this.
That was the thing.
and,
Was like I wasn't planning on recording in there, and
Yeah.
he was asking me what I did, and it got around to YouTube. Well, because he started on Liz, and he was like, "Oh, you should have brought the camera in. You could have filmed like."
Well,
some of
I
that."
did.
And I was like, "Well, I guess I'll go grab it,"
No, I'd
because I
always
didn't think
figured-
I could film in there.
I
I
would
would
figure
think-
they would feel like kind of awkward. doing
Yeah,
that,
like I
he
feel
was
like they
all
would
for
be
it.
like kind of
The thing
like
is, like,
pressured, you know, like because this
Yeah.
is gonna go somewhere. It's gonna be
No,
seen by
he
other
didn't
people.
really talk or anything when I filmed him. He was just like doing it, and I was gonna montage it. But
I think they get like a sense where like after they've done it for so long, where people just stare at you while you're like permanently etching their skin. They're just like, all right, I'm just gonna. Not
That's
give
true.
a
There
fuck
are
at this
people
point."
that are just like kind of like
It
looking
probably just
over.
depends
him.
on the person.
Well, I was watching this chick. She was getting her back tattooed, and she's just like,
Okay, can someone get a
and the guy's just literally like, okay, just.
Oh, the
stop,"
person
like-
getting tattooed kept trying to look at it.
Yeah, and he's just like, all
They
right.
could've
He's
set up like a
you
mirror
literally
thing.
had to be like, you're not going to see it, so just stop moving.
What if
Like,
she
you
had a
can't see
mirror,
it.
and then someone had a mirror behind
yeah,
her, and
double
like
mirror.
yeah,
You
double
You're
mirror.
like,
my
Double
first
mirror.
tattoo, I did do that because it was right there. So I was like the entire time I was like,
I just stopped doing it just because I know.
This time I didn't do it.
Like I'll just look at it when you're done and you need to like say something, but
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, I don't
Well,
look
what if
at
they
it
start
at all.
messing
Like-
up and you're not watching it, and then later on you're like, that's all wrong.
he's just like, oh darn.
That's why they do the fucking. They do the. They put it on.
Stencil.
Yeah, like a stencil, like
No,
kind
no, I
of
know
thin
that.
piece of paper.
I'm just
first.
saying, like they all
They
of a sudden
fuck up.
They
mess
fuck up. They
though.
fuck up. That's what you agreed to. So they fucked up on your arm. That's
And you
what
chose the
happens.
wrong person to tattoo.
Yeah,
I get like, this guy. He was like super. He was actually really quick, and he did like a really good job with the lines. But like the artist who was sitting behind him, I guess he was training to be a tattoo artist or whatever. He kept,
take the pen
he kept
for a
talking
bit.
like the guy was like going like the guy was doing it. He was like, and the guy's like, man, you're so fast. How do you get such fine like dark lines when you do it so fast? And he was like, oh, it just takes a lot of time. You need to know your machine. He's just like, oh God, you're so fast. Like the guy was just like freaking out about
So
fast.
good.
Yeah, you
But-
should start jerking off
'Cause
over.
it took like I think like an hour and a half for the guy to do that originally on my original tattoo, but he did all of the line work in like an hour, and then he did the shading in about an hour. It was
You gotta
really
get that
quick.
colored in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get colored in probably after PAX Prime, but yeah, did a video.
Yeah, I'm still not ready to
good.
go back yet.
At
There's
the
too
end-
much shit
Huh?
going on. There's too much shit going on that
For
I'm
yours?
still not ready to go back yet. Like
I
to
think we're
finish
going
it.
in like a week, I think, to do some more stuff.
I need
the
to just
other
get it
side?
done.
No, I think I'm either gonna work a little bit more on this, and I don't know. I got some chest rib stuff going on, but
Oh, the nipple.
Mm.
Trying to
got
get
some
your
I'm gonna
nips.
get a little nipple going on.
Got some
You know what you
nips.
should do? You should get like one of your nipples darkened, like just
Just darkened.
yeah.
I don't know if I want that, like,
Just
to
like a dark
experience how that feels. Like,
Like a
honestly,
dark
like,
nipple.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
probably
if I
hurt.
want a needle on my nipple to see.
Can you imagine like the end result though? They're gonna be like, "Wow, you're really pale, but your nipples are so dark." You know?
You got black nipples.
How'd you get that? How'd you get those nipples going on like that? Like,
Got
you
him
can-
tatted,
yeah,
tattooed.
they're actually tattooed. Those nipples
I'll
are.
get a tan, and they'll be like, oh, it'll be so weird.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna think I'm like an abomination, like walking around. the
What if your
beach.
nipples stay like permanently hard because of that? Like, you know?
Ooh.
Like, yeah.
What if,
Like
what if
all
he
your
pushes?
son does? Like,
Yeah.
What if he pushes too hard on them and they're like,
Ooh.
you know, they go in.
I'm just like
Inverted.
They're inverted. When they don't come back out, what happens
They
then?
become innies.
Yeah, you
Then
get
you'll be
in.
like, well, they are tattooed, but you can't see them yet because
They shrunk back in.
they come out on Groundhog's Day.
Good. It's 3 more weeks of winter, guys. Sorry.
Hey, inverted nipples are an actual thing.
Are they?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
like
know.
some people can be like born with them like that. Somebody said my nipples are always hard. There you go. That's a real thing. But like after I was done, the guy was like, "You need me to film anything or anything?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go outside." And I filmed it, and I was like, "So like, just tell me your experience or whatever." He was like, well, "You guys tattooed great." Like I just wanted to know like his general
Oh, man.
background.
It
It was
sounds
really
pretty
awkward.
cringy.
It was
sounds pretty
it's
cringy,
super
man.
cringy. It's
It
super
sounds
cringy.
pretty fucking cringy,
So,
man.
yeah, okay. Well, thanks. Like it's so I can't wait for it to go up because it's so awkward.
Daniel,
And I talk about it in the car on the way home. I was like, that was really awkward.
I prefer to be really cool
know
with the
what?
artist.
You know,
No, he's a cool guy.
You know, one of the creatures does a show called Cringe Factor.
There you go. Dex can watch it.
It's
It's just that part that's really cringy. Like I thought it was. It was funny though. It was pretty
Oh
funny.
man,
Anyway.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, how'd you like
No,
tattooing?
I didn't do that. I fucking just filmed him, but it's real.
Trying to get you in
pretty
frame.
good.
One second. You
Look what
lift
he
your
did,
head up.
guys.
Look at this, guys. check out his work here.
Check out his work, guys.
Facebook page, probably something like that. They usually
man.
have going on.
I wish you
He
has a
Portfolio.
Tumblr.
Stuff.
He has
Check
a
out my
Tumblr.
Twitter.
Oh.
Check out my Facebook. Check out my MySpace. Blogspot.
Online portfolio.
Hey, he talked about cross promotion. We could do some.
Oh yeah,
Box
you just
for box
you just
on
open that
Tumblr.
avenue. See, like I mean, the dude he knows like what we do or whatever, but he hasn't asked about any of that. Like the most he asked about is like Comic-Con and stuff like that. He asked like how
I
Comic-Con
like that
is
shop
and
just
shit.
because like the people in like my shop, they just kind of like, yeah, next week we're just going to Vegas, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing there? He's like, I don't know, just going to some dude's house. He's like, you can come if you want. It's like, yeah, let me just buy a ticket to Vegas next week and go down to some dude's house. He's like,
who's
"Yeah,
that?"
He's like, yeah, he's got a pool. I'm like,
He gave me a whole story. The one time I was in there, he explained to me about how they found a dead body out in the middle of the road. And how like the road was completely shut down and stuff. Like it was
What,
right
near the shop or something.
Yeah, like
Oh.
right up the street. He was talking about how there was a dead guy there.
Oh,
Some guy that like must have done like too many drugs or something and just fucking died on the street. Yeah,
Just casually, like, yeah, we saw a dead guy
Yeah.
here once. They shut the street
he's pretty
down.
nonchalant about like a lot of the shit that he talks about. Like he doesn't really give a shit.
it's really cool. It's just a cool experience getting it. Like if you don't want a huge tattoo and you just want a little one, it's a cool experience going in the shop and just seeing like that scene of
That
people
scene,
that
the,
just like
the tat artist.
they just
scene.
don't give a fuck. They're just like covered in tattoos, like face to toe, and they're just like, yeah, I don't know, guys.
Yeah, there's one like this guy's like, you know, why didn't you come to the party yesterday or something like that this guy was hosting. He was like, oh, I couldn't, you know, I got problems with it. He's like, oh, what happened? I fucked his girlfriend. Like, like, oh, that makes sense then. Why you didn't go? All right, and that's it.
Because people like the customers sit there, and it's like kind of reminds me of like the barber shop style, where just like
Yeah.
the barbers are yelling at each other. It's like just a tattoo still. Yo, why you being a dick? It's like you want to start shit.
That was like a pretty good scene right there.
But
He kept mentioning video games that I've never like heard of and or played because he was like, well, first off, he said Last of Us. He was like, Last of Us, one of the best games I've ever played. And I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, I haven't played it. He's like, you review games and you haven't played it? And I was like, I don't play anything on a PlayStation.
No
3.
self-respecting
But then he kept
reviewer.
mentioning like, I guess he thought I was older than I am because he was like, you're an old gamer, right? And I was like, yeah, I've been playing since I was a kid. And he was like, oh, you check out this game? And I was like, oh no, what was that for? He was like, well, some console before the NES. And I was like, NES was the first one for me. And he was like, oh man, I thought you were like 30 or something like that. I was like, no, I'm 24. But he has a NES controller on his arm, amongst other things. But yeah, he kept mentioning games that I had no idea or have ever played.
it's pretty good.
Throwing out some like Atari.
He kept throwing up
ColecoVision.
console games, like Xbox. He was like, "You play Xbox
The
Live Arcade?" And I'm
Commodore.
like, "A little bit." And he was like, "You know, check out this game." I'm like, "I've never played it or heard of it." And he's like, You're supposed to be a gamer." It's like, I only play PC
You
games.
pitched yourself back.
You're not a
Jake.
gamer unless you play all the games I play.
You guys play a lot more games than I do. Like I pretty much just play the stream games, the
You
first
should
5
be like,
games.
I'm a
Chris's play.
Skyrim Let's Play.
I did mention Skyrim. I haven't played it. He was like Skyrim, and then he said Fallout, and I was like, yeah, I can't get into Fallout.
You see,
I haven't
like
been able to get
our
into
dude is
Fallout.
like super into fucking Dark Souls, and I don't really know jack shit about Dark
Yeah.
Souls. Like he could probably talk to him about Dark Souls all the time.
Do you guys
That's
have
literally
I-
my only collection is like, man, that boss is
Yeah.
so hard. He's like,
I
yeah,
go
you know
in-
what I did? I got the this, and it's like
He talks about the boss, and then I'm like, Seamus and Alice were talking about this boss the other day. Like,
Yeah, Al's coming and be like, yeah, so what'd you do on this guy? Like, oh yeah, I just, did this and that. He's like, oh yeah, that sounds about
yeah,
right.
I got a buddy in the office. He was complaining about that boss. He says a bitch and a half. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's all I do.
He talks a lot about Lost Planet, though. I think, right?
Yes, Lost Planet's like one of his
Planet.
one of his favorite things. Like, and that I could actually connect to him with a little bit because I loved how he got swallowed up and he got pooped out in Lost Planet.
yeah.
you
I
know?
remember that. I
The
remember
boss,
that.
yeah. Like I got
You
kicked
were
out of that.
talking about that quite a bit.
Yeah, we
when
had a
that
whole
happened.
conversation about getting shot out. It's pretty good.
Well, there for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and now you're gonna go through some topics a couple times.
I'm sure it's quite like when you go
So,
to a
Lost
barber
Planet,
shop
yeah,
for
Lost
20
Planet.
minutes is
Hour
gonna
later.
be.
So Lost Planet.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I still haven't played any of them. Are they good?
Huh?
I have them. I haven't played them though. I never played.
From
Lost.
what he said, he didn't really like the last one. He liked that.
Didn't the
like,
last one
was it-
have Marcus and Dom?
I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
that was two.
I heard the
I
third
don't
one
think
was
two
like
had
kind of.
So, yeah,
No
one
one
of
really
them
liked
just
it.
randomly
I remember the
added
trailer.
Marcus and Dom in
I remember
there.
the
trailer.
The second one was the one with the demo, right, where you get swallowed up and get shot out. I think where you go inside the thing.
Yeah.
The first one, I don't think I played much of that one.
I think I'm talking about.
First
There's
one was
three
the
of them,
snow
right?
one. Second one was the tropical one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, second one would have been Dom.
Then the
and
three of them
Marcus.
went-
Wait, the second one's a tropical one?
Tell you what
It
was
starts
Yeah.
off snowy.
The first one's snowy. I think the second one is like
what's
tropical.
the third one? Is that
I think it's
the-
snowy again.
Snowy again?
I think.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
the dude who
Dom.
looks like Nicolas Cage?
I haven't
what I
played any of
compared
them.
it
I
to.
played like 5 minutes of the first one and
Yeah, I
never.
played any
I
of
played the
them
demo
either.
for the first
That's what I
one.
compared
Yeah.
it to.
Yeah, I just like the second one. Like I like the bosses or whatever. It's kind of like Monster Hunter or whatever, except it's, I guess they're not as short in between. I guess, but yeah.
What have you got going on, Alex?
I actually finally hit the level cap for WildStar.
Oh,
Getting into some, yeah, thank you. It took me a long ass time to do it. But starting to get into some end stuff towards
End
like
game.
towards like 40-man raids and things
the
like
things that you have to do like 50 other things to
Yeah, and
unlock.
I've come to find out that my life is going to be living hell for the next couple of weeks, trying to actually, because you have to like do a certain series of things to be able to do certain series of things.
Ah.
So it's getting
Kind of like Dark Souls DLC.
Yeah, sounds like the Dark Souls DLC.
yeah, it's actually I would like, and as stupid as it is, but like, I would compare this MMO to the Dark Souls of MMOs.
Yeah, I
in
heard
terms
people
of,
like I saw people
difficulty.
tweeting about it and they were saying it was like really hard at
It
points.
is really
so-
hard. Like you get like one-shotted by things if you just don't move out of the way,
All right, well.
So it's fun, but it's hard. So I'm trying to get into that a bit and see like what's gonna happen because they're coming out with a new patch I think soon. So other than that, I have a funny story. This is gonna be a continuation, but
there we go.
basically I am stuck in your radio or whatever. I was a band in Massachusetts before I left, and I unfortunately had to leave that band. So I got myself like a new guitar the other day and a new rig, and I was like, I kind of want to get into just playing, jamming out with some bands. So
Wait, did I hear this already?
yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna get water.
I heard this already. I haven't heard this story.
How
I'm gonna
about you
stay-
get me a Capri
Fucking
Sun?
drink orders over
You
here.
want some red vines?
I will get some red
He
vines.
wants
as
some
well.
red vines too.
Fucking red vines.
You'll see
They're-
a big
they're on
tub
the
of
counter.
them.
There's a big 4-pound tub on the counter.
You want some too, Seamus?
Yeah, I'll take some. No, he didn't hear me. He just slammed the door.
You talked about it.
You've talked
shit.
about
My
this
God.
to me for a little
on the
bit, but you
drive
haven't
to
heard
the
it. You
airport.
haven't told me any.
You'll be the only
This
one
is
to share about
100% new for me.
Okay.
But I'm not going to leave
Okay.
until maybe
So
halfway
I got a
through.
new rig, whatever, and I started to want to check out a local band and just wanted to see if I could just jam out with some local musicians or whatever, and just have a little bit of fun, maybe play some shows. So I went on Craigslist and I looked up a band that was like looking for a bassist. I was like, oh, cool, definitely, I'll try them out. So I hit them up, and they're like, yeah, we'll have you in next Sunday. And I was like, all right. I pretty much went on their like Facebook. I learned their songs. Like it took me a long ass time, but I learned their songs like through ear. And eventually they sent me the, what do you call it?
Sheet
the
music?
actual tabs for it.
Ah.
Like I can't read sheet music because I'm like part retarded. But
Ah.
they sent me like just like actual tabs, so I learned it even faster. And so every day I would just come down the garage and just play the songs over and over again until I got them down pat. So I was hoping to get into like the jam like tryout as like I know your song, so we can just play right away. And so they like the following Sunday came, and I'm like, oh, I'm ready. And they're like, oh, I can't do it. How about next Wednesday? I was like, all right, yeah, that's fine. I'll make time next Wednesday. Next Wednesday comes around. Hey, man, real sorry. I got caught up. The drummer was, he couldn't make it. So how about we try this coming Sunday? I was like, all right. Just that whole week, just kept rehearsing the songs, practiced them over and over again.
So you got even better.
Adding stuff to it, so I could play the songs like 4 different ways if I wanted to.
Oh, you were
4 different
mastering this
styles.
band's
man.
like
So I was
discography.
like, they're gonna go in. I'm gonna be like, look, I can do this. We can do that. Whatever you need. And Sunday comes around. They're like, listen, man, because I had to hit him up. I had to be like, hey, so what time today? And he's like, so we already have a bassist now.
Oh!
Alex!
I haven't heard that.
So
Alex.
I'm afraid that we're not gonna need you.
Shit.
We're not doing tryouts anymore. So I was
Shit.
like, all right,
Alex.
well, good luck with the band and everything.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Start playing their song on the
like. There's
Voicemail.
nothing I could say at that point because I was already thinking of like, how am I gonna show up to these people's like place and like play these songs or whatever, and they're gonna be like, well, which band were you from? just some band. Like I didn't know how I would pitch myself in a way that's like, oh, we want this guy because he's gonna fucking like he's got an internet following or whatever. So I just tried to like present myself as like a regular
Random basis.
You wanted to be
Regular
wanted
fun-
because you're talented.
He's trying to go
regular
incognito.
fun-loving dude, and then one day I'll just bust him out and be like, yo, what show are we playing? I'll tweet that shit out, and they'll be like, yeah, whatever. And I'll be like, yeah.
And then a bunch of people will show up, Alex.
So I got wrecked really hard. So
Ooh.
You were trying to like impress them, and then they just wrecked you.
I was just trying to like be casual because I don't really like.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had a band and I'm doing tryouts, and some guy comes in and like knows all of my songs, I'm like, wow, that's really good. I'd be impressed.
I'd be
But then,
impressed.
yeah,
Not only
Like,
is good, he shows initiative.
yeah, you showed initiative. You took the time to learn those songs, play them, like add your own spin to it, and then they're just like, yeah, we already got a
then,
bass.
so pretty much I just got wrecked.
Yeah.
Trying to join a
well, now you know all their songs.
You tried.
So at least I guess I know their songs now. So if they never need me as a backup,
So you can go to their show and like plug in your own guitar and like play along and be like, hey, this is sick.
Or you go on your YouTube channel, make a video, and be like, "Hey guys, I just got these new songs." Do 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 do.
It's true.
Just fuck them over. Would be pretty good.
Man, that sucks.
So I would like I tried to like look up again on Craigslist to see maybe I could find something else, but most of it's like we're musicians in our 30s at this point, and we're looking for someone that's been playing for.
Okay, this one's a little soggy. That one's for you.
Like,
Water
why do you think
doesn't have the
that was
cap
gonna
on
be
it.
a good idea? Like
Yeah.
none of that was gonna be good. Like you
can use the red
throw
vine
in
to soak it
something
up.
in an open water bottle.
Damn, we already had a wet one.
You can use the red vine to soak it up.
Gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Well, gravity, I didn't think would take control of your open fucking shit. Why do you have a cap if it's fucking? Why didn't you screw it on?
My cap's
I
on.
was drinking out of it.
His cap is on.
Yep.
He was
See?
drinking out of it.
Shame,
I put it back. Look, my water was lower than your water until it spilled all out.
I'm trying to sticky note this up here.
It's just water. Don't be
Use your
afraid of
phone.
it. It's just water.
Phone might soak it up.
My phone?
But-
Why did I throw my phone on a pile
As
of
I was
water?
saying, I looked up again and I was trying to find some older bands, but they're like Metallica covers and fucking like gypsy,
Bob Dylan cover.
like indie rock folk, and so I was like, okay, I'm done. So the next thing I was gonna do is just go to like maybe like a local guitar center and like maybe just take lessons and maybe make a friend.
That's actually sad.
sounds really
sad. Very sad.
Take
Oh my
lessons and make a friend.
Alex, we
Maybe he has a band, the guy teaching.
Maybe just
Yeah, that's
technically.
what I'm thinking. Maybe he'll know somebody that's looking for
He'll hook
somebody
you up.
that's like
Man, Alex, that was really depressing.
Alex, we'll make a band. We'll make a band together.
You're gonna end up like
Yeah,
you're gonna find a
reminds me of high
band
school
full of
when,
like
I didn't even
killers
make
or something.
tryouts. I told that like story when we were recording about tryouts. The whole like coach didn't put me in.
yeah.
Don't worry, I tried out for the golf team. I didn't get in either. I felt really bad.
Yeah, but it's like
And he had to live up to his brother too.
My
and
brother
he
was
still didn't
an
make it.
all-star golf team at that same high school, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, your brother. Oh, you got a lot to live up to." And then I sucked, and they're like, "You're not on the team."
Holy shit! What happened to you?
But it's okay.
Yeah, what happened here?
And the thing was, they told me at the
fucked up
beginning. They told me at the beginning of the day of practice, like the last day of practice. They're like, "Yeah." They took me and another guy aside. They're like, "Yeah, you're not gonna be on the team, but you know what? Take this time, and you can play a free round of golf if you want." It's like, I suck. Why do I want to play more golf?
But you're gonna have to hurry it up because we gotta play
Dan
behind
never
you.
played golf again. Wow.
I played baseball for 8 years.
Ooh.
And so my 8th year, my senior year, when I tried out, they coach just didn't like me. They're just kind of like, you've got no skill. I'm like,
Ooh.
it's not possible for me to not have skill after playing this for 8 years.
Listen,
I played golf like a lot up to that point. I just wasn't as good as everybody else.
So I got struck.
I never
back then.
set
That's why it
myself
feels
up
like
for
it's high school.
disappointment.
It's like you're just not good. You're not cut out. You're not cut out for this shit.
I've been playing
At
games
least
for
you
20
know.
years and I'm still terrible.
At least you know that you got YouTube. You know, like that's something. You're
At least I got
you
YouTube
know?
in the background. If I
Someone
ever
will
need it.
always put you in when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah.
I can go on YouTube and be like, guys, I didn't make the baseball team, and I've got a couple thousand views, and maybe some positive
Plenty of
comments.
likes, plenty
They'll
of
start
likes.
like their own team and then they'll draft you on, and
Yeah.
you'll be the all-star player.
like, guess how many bands are out there right now on YouTube that need you?
What about that
year,
band
I
that played
joined
with his shirt?
I joined a men's softball team, and that was a very interesting experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's kind
interesting.
of a lot of fun, actually. Because you think, bigger ball, you wouldn't be as hard. but that thing flies.
No, it's
you're gonna
definitely-
I have to fucking duck and cover.
No,
when
some of
somebody
those
hits that
guys
shit.
are really strong when it comes to
they're
hitting that
fucking.
ball.
That's the.
They're just
built
like-
It's
upper
usually
body.
was it
It's
the
like-
kind of softball league where everyone goes out, plays 6 innings, and then there's just tons of beer going throughout the
Oh, yeah,
entire
those are the
thing?
best.
It was a league, so
Oh, it was a league,
yeah,
so that was a little
a
bit more
beer league.
professional. Was there beer though?
I don't remember. Probably.
Everyone's just.
I don't know why they call it softball because the ball isn't that soft.
There's no drinking on the field, but there was probably pre-game and post-game. but
plenty
I
of
was like 18 at the
tailgating.
time, so it's not like I could have joined in on it. Either way,
But those kinds of guys don't
You
care
live
though. They're
and
like,
you
"Hey,
learn,
we're here
really."
supervising you.
I
Have a
lived and
beer."
I learned that I can't even go to a tryout without getting kicked off.
You got kicked off before you got
Can't
that
even
try.
get to a tryout before getting kicked off.
I can't even get. I'm in my car ready to go. I can't. Even,
Like, yeah, I'm halfway there. I got the bass guitar in
The
the back.
last week and a half learning your songs.
You might want to turn around because
Man, Alex, I feel bad because I remember you told me
You-
about
yeah.
this, and I was like, man, that's
That's
good
what
for
I
you.
heard was
Good
that
for
you were going to
out
try
and looking
out.
for people to like make friends with and
Good
make a
for
band.
you.
Good for you. And then I
Making
hear
new
this.
friends.
Good
I
for
hear
me,
this.
making new friends.
Making new friends besides us weirdos.
Now you're
that-
considering paying people to become your
Yes.
Yes.
And then it just got sad and depressing from there.
In fact,
So
I'm willing to take beginner lessons paying, where I'm just like,
You're like, yeah, I don't know.
you know what I'll do? I'll play with my left hand. Right hand. Like, yeah, I'm just I'm a
then after a
lefty.
few weeks, you'll be like, oh, I forgot. I'm actually a righty.
I'll just,
you're a natural man. You want to be part of a band?
I've actually been doing this to get
got a
closer
band
to you.
Yeah, imagine 5 years later in the band, you're just like, guys, I have something to tell you. The reason I got in here was because I just wanted friends, so I faked lessons.
I'll just keep.
You monster.
I'll get really good.
And they'll be
at
like,
playing
that's
left.
okay. We faked acting like we didn't know who you were. We know you're famous on the internet. We just want to use you for that.
Look at my closet. It's all your shirts.
A double bamboozling, unheard of in this century.
The great double bamboozle.
How about on your channel? Anything interesting besides WildStar?
Oh shit, that wasn't it. That's not it. You still got
Skip
more.
right over it.
story.
Any new games?
Oh,
I just been playing a lot of CS:GO. So
Yeah,
I've been
we've
getting
been-
really back into it. It's a lot of fun. I played
You're
a lot.
recording
Of
it?
I want to play it.
I was recording just.
I played a little bit of it the other day, and I like right in front of Alex. I was like, Alex, watch this. Just went in there and
you got like
took,
2 kills and he was
two-
like really proud as shit.
two
And I was
kills.
like,
I
wanna
was sitting
play
there
it.
like, Alex, you see that right there?
That
This
was
is
pretty good. The
pro
timing
level.
of it was pretty good. That just walk in and you're like. It was like you just like try hard for those 2 kills and he's like, yeah.
And then die.
pretty good,
I'll
Jordan.
play after.
No, and then I planted in one.
No, I want to play it, but I'm a little intimidated. Do you have any tips for me?
Let's get in it together.
Did you play
Seamus.
Counter Strike at all?
No.
Source.
what you do
No.
is you make sure that you load up your Steam wallet. Make sure you got some badass looking skins
I want-
beforehand. You go,
That's-
"Hey,
that's luring me in.
That's the
That's
part
luring
that
me
wants.
in.
I want to get in on that.
I'm getting
There you
reeled
go.
in.
And then it doesn't
that's
matter
why I
how
wanna
good you
get on
are.
it.
You got a sniper rifle that's fucking like pink and shiny.
Yeah,
and all
that's
that.
reeling me
Doesn't
in.
matter.
I want to
Doesn't
open up
matter.
cases.
Please.
I want to open up
Please,
cases.
Why would you do that? No, because
I wanna open 'em.
You can get a case. Right?
This is like
but
it's
you
like
have
TF2.
to. You have to buy a fucking key to.
Yeah,
open
I'll
the
buy
case.
as
Yes,
many
I know.
keys as I
That's
need.
why TF2 is
TF2
That
so.
shit makes no sense to me.
You want to know
like,
the top selling thing on the TF2 marketplace?
The keys.
hats.
$2.49 keys that open up your boxes.
$2.49, really?
$2.49.
Not
You
that
can
bad.
you can
It's
open
not
a
that
loot
bad.
crate.
That's so
Well,
beyond
people
me, though.
people
It's
buy
not that
about 10 of them a week.
What are
10
the
of them a
most
week.
keys that
You
I can buy? Is there a bundle of keys? Like a key ring?
No, you have to buy them individually.
There's no key ring I can buy? Like, now you'll get 10 keys.
They
You
might
get
Get
add
it
it
in one
now.
big lump. Just get 100
Yeah.
of them.
Paco keys.
I refuse to buy.
I will pay
a key
$500
to
for
open
100
my
keys.
Fucking cases. Beyond.
You know
that.
what you do? You go to your subscribers
I
and be
have
like,
cases. I'm not
"Can
gonna
I get
open
some
them."
keys, guys?" And they'll keys will be
They'll
like,
just like throwing them at you. I
I
was like,
spent a
I'm in-
fucking $100 in goddamn Hearthstone. I got nothing but fucking repeats.
I will say
I
that I
got
spent
some
money on
legendaries,
Hearthstone,
man.
but more so because I just wanted the cards. Like I wanted to build certain decks, and that made sense to me. But for something that's just pure visual, to me,
Just
like,
the fact
makes no
that they
sense.
added all those skins and stuff made me want to get back into it.
I
Now
want
that
'em.
Seamus wants to get back into it, I
Well,
want to
they're
go back
fun.
into it
Add
even
more
more.
skins.
This
Game with
conversation makes me want to play it.
I know.
I want to get some
Let's
skins.
make
I'm
a
gonna get some
CS:GO team.
He's buying skins right now.
We could make a CS:GO team out.
See, I'm gonna open. I'm
You
gonna
can
see
get-
him.
The rarest knife is like $400, like $500 now. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
They have a community marketplace for this, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, darn sure.
You can straight up buy those things for money.
James, you have
Just
it
the skins.
installed?
You don't even have to buy the keys to open the cases.
I'm not even. I don't even need to install. I'm just gonna buy items.
You
buy
can't.
items.
You have to be in game.
No. I'm going
Just
to the
no.
workshop.
The marketplace
I'm gonna do
is
that.
in game.
See, I'm gonna see him open boxes. Then I'm gonna want to open
I want
boxes.
to open boxes. Just talking about open boxes.
All these stuff.
God damn.
You guys are fucking addicts.
You're
I
terrible.
really want to now. I mean,
This is what I
like
do.
think I could have an op, or I could have my M4 or whatever, the Galil or something. I could have that Tiger Strike.
Look at that. That was beautiful.
Urban Hazard.
How much is that?
K2. It's free.
Oh, it's free.
You know
Alex,
what's
that
funny
one's
is
free.
that actually, the skin
That
items,
only
you
shows
can
up for you.
You can inspect those, so you can press a button, and like what the character does is he just takes someone who's like,
Oh, really? In game, he's like,
Looks at it.
yeah, that's probably what he's doing right
like
there.
you can just sit there and just be
He's like,
oh.
oh, my op here's,
This is the $300 skin.
Look at this knife. It's
It's funny in a way because like in old Counter Strike that wasn't a thing where like skins were prevalent.
This wasn't even prevalent when it started. This is like a halfway through implementation.
Oh, really?
They didn't even boot with this up.
Oh,
This was
man.
this is what made it popular again.
I want it.
Really?
It started
I
out
wanna
as
play
not
it.
so much a popular thing, and then they implemented this
I guess it is
update
a popularity
about probably
contest,
about
like, in a way.
6, maybe 8
'Cause you can
months
be
ago.
like, I'm only 18, but check out my sniper rifle. Because I'll admit, there's been a couple of times where I'm just like running and I look on the ground. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me pick that up.
ooh.
And then you get killed looking at it.
Oh, no, you fucking clutch it, you folk. Oh, sorry, guys.
No, that's what happened. They did an update for it, probably I'd say about half a year to maybe a year ago, after they'd released it, and they implemented like custom skins, custom knives, custom everything.
I want
And
that.
it's blown up since then, and now it's at the
See?
place it's at now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
look
I-
at that. It's got like a little crazy knife going on there.
Yeah, look at that thing. It's a talent. It's a echelon.
Yeah. That's,
Look at that knife.
yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff on here.
start a team? Can we start a
Oh, can we start a pro team, please?
Can we start a pro team,
could.
Alex?
Can we take a Saturday out, or instead we play instead of playing any of that, we all play
We train
on a
CS:GO.
Counter Strike
We go
team.
to-
We train.
We can go to game battles.
Can we get
Train.
jerseys?
Yes, we can get
And we
jerseys.
get jerseys.
I want that
Alex,
Carl.
can we?
All right, we
Can
do
we,
that.
Alex?
We could do that.
Orange and
Carl
black
jerseys?
I'm not going to be part of this.
Orange and black
Alex,
jerseys.
It
come
doesn't
on.
even have to end there though. We could take the team and we can go over to TF2. You know, we could do teams and everything.
League
like,
of Legends.
League of Legends.
Dota 2?
Well, that's like how big are the teams on League? Or
5.
5.
Yeah, I mean
We got enough
5
right here.
We
Look at
got
that.
enough. Okay. well
Alex,
then.
you can't back out.
5, right?
I'm not fucking doing this.
We're gonna get some
Alex.
jerseys. We're gonna get some jerseys.
Orange and black
it's gonna
jerseys.
be.
I'm
gonna get
look
so
at
many
everyone
in the
saying
chat.
please, yes,
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 please.
esports now.
Yes.
The creatures are
do
gonna
it.
be going esports.
Man,
Every once in a
How
while,
good
every once
would
in a while,
orange
we're
and
gonna
black
have to do
jerseys
this.
look?
that would look amazing.
With our favorite
Can you
creature Carl on
imagine
the back.
orange and black jerseys? It would kill
With
it.
Preacher Carl on the
People
back.
would give up and let us win just because of our jerseys.
Yeah.
That's how good they'll look.
We can talk all this shit in the chat too. We'd be like, "Yeah, we're part of a team, motherfucker. We're going up the fucking ladder."
And then-
our skins.
Yeah.
Then we can sell the jerseys and get them, custom made. Like, someone can get their name on the back. And we can buy more cases and skins.
Yes.
Once
can
we
use-
make it big, like we can sell those
we win
fucking
a
jerseys on
tournament,
eBay.
We can win a
Yeah.
tournament, spend it all on skins, spend it
Spend it.
all on
Oh, you
packages.
plan on
keys.
actually winning tournaments?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Fuck do you
Well,
think?
more so getting
there's no fucking way
sponsors
to
that will
do that.
pay us to go to tournaments.
And then we use the
use
sponsor money to get
sponsor
more
money.
skins.
We're gonna have sponsored patches on our fucking jerseys
You
that are
already
just gonna be
had
made up
your
for
tryout, and that was during the Smite tournament. Oh, look how you did there.
That was a 3v3.
That was
a MOBA.
That was
That was
your
a
shot at
3v3.
esports.
That was a
alright?
3v3.
That was your shot at esports.
First of all, that was a
And
3v3.
you fucking blew it.
Second of all, that's a MOBA. This
You
is
blew
more of a
FPS.
FPS.
Did you
No,
see-
him too. He was on the team
I know.
too.
Hey,
Tell him,
hey.
That's me.
That
Hey.
is mean.
We're at a Smite launch tournament show match. I don't
Yeah,
know
we
if
were.
you saw it, but we kind of won.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it.
Yeah, did you see
Yeah.
my pro back? He's pretty pro.
Probeck,
Did you see my build I had
what was
for
the other-
Hades?
What was the other sports team that you were going against?
It was some.
Yeah.
They were all pros. They were
Team
all
Dignitas.
pros.
Yeah, I believe it was,
Team
we were going
Dignitas.
against Dig.
Oh,
It was
man,
actually a
guys.
combo of the best players from Cloud9 and Dignitas.
You should have saw
together.
Anatoly. He tried
And
to get me. I
TSM.
got him.
They took the best player on all of the teams, and it was
Yep.
like an all-star team.
It was
and
an
we won.
all-star team of professional players that are playing against us, and we won.
Yeah,
So,
like
I mean,
Shadow
if you
Q or
doubt us,
Jeff Hinlon
we
on
threw.
support.
We threw that
Zapman
Polaris
or
tournament.
Barracuda's
You wanna know
AVC.
that?
Yeah, Omega
You threw
or
that and
Anatoly.
you were
Yeah.
against a really
Solo
good team.
lane,
Listen,
the best
we
on
won
mid,
that.
and then he last was in jungle, and we
So
won
we,
that.
we
Okay,
won
so-
that. This Smite tournament, that 3v3, we threw that.
Oh, you threw that. He named off like 5
for the
people.
entertainment.
I wasn't
value.
even in that, so I don't even have a
Right,
proper
your
like
chance,
example.
Your chance is still there.
I'm
didn't blow
saying.
your
I'm
chance.
saying. We
Same as
do
me.
that.
He didn't blow his chance yet.
What about me killing those 2 guys the other day in front of you? Does that get me
On
back?
a casual fucking CS:GO match.
That was
He nailed 3
not
baskets
casual.
in a row today
That
as
was-
well with me. And
I
you didn't
hit
nail
3
3 at all.
baskets.
You did nail 3
You're
baskets.
still at
You
2.
did- Yeah, I'm still at 2 baskets.
We're at
so
3.
You guys are above me in that.
Both at 3 right now.
I mean, you might as well make it work. But
I mean,
I'm
does
not
the
going to be a
chat?
part
The
of it.
chat
You should be
obviously
on.
wants us to have a CS:GO
See,
team.
we got sponsors already. That person says they'll sponsor us. We already got a
We're
sponsor.
going game battles for everything.
See, the thing is, we don't need companies to sponsor us. We have
it's gonna be
people,
so
the
embarrassing, like-
fans.
We have our
sponsor
chat
us.
to
No, it's
sponsor
not.
us.
Like the most
No, it's
embarrassing.
not.
We'll get a Twitch
I
chat.
got this.
You know, we'll get a Twitch chat
These
little
fucking
thing.
sticky notes to wipe up the water.
I didn't do
was
that.
Dan.
Yeah, you didn't see
Dan
that
like
fucking.
sitting there,
spent like 4 minutes
Yeah,
doing
what the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, there's like
Reaching over
Alex
you.
completely checked out. Apparently,
I didn't
I've been
even.
checked
like,
out.
who
Don't
would
you
Wow.
see it's starting to dry up though?
who would want to sponsor? Who would want to sponsor our
Speaking
team?
of esports.
Oh man, esports.
Speaking of esports, by the way,
This is gonna
Dex
be great.
tweeted something about them going to like him and his friend getting kicked out of an esports bar. I patented esports
wait,
bar.
those esports bars already exist.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
there's some over in England apparently.
Is that the
are there
only
any
place they
here?
are?
I don't know if that's the only place they're at, but
I want to go to one here.
like
There's
I just
some
saw it and I was
barcades in
like,
Denver.
How do you
well,
get kicked out of an esports bar?
I
Being
didn't
Dexter.
have a ticket or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we didn't get kicked out for disorderly
No,
conduct
no,
or
no.
something like that.
How
man,
bad
look,
do you have
they're
to be
ready
to get
for
kicked
it.
out of a
Look
bar
at
in
that.
That's what I
England?
was trying to
Like,
figure
how
out.
disorderly do you have to be in England?
team.
But anyway, speaking of esports, TI4, the international Dota 2 tournament that has a prize pool of almost 10 million.
I think it's over 10 mil,
over
isn't
$10
it?
million, I believe.
10 mil.
$4.8 million
You know how many
to the
skins we
first
could
place.
buy with 10 mil?
Man, we wouldn't even have to place in the top 10 and we could still buy more
Oh,
skins than we'd
man.
ever need.
I'm going home today and I'm gonna buy some skins to prep up for this
that
esports
tournament,
battle.
Like in a way, it's like super ridiculous. Like
It's Gabe introduced it. He was standing on screen.
Gabe is
Oh, he introduced it. Oh,
so
man.
the tournament is going to be like the championship match is going to be held on ESPN3, but the finals are going to be on ESPN2, and they're going to have Dota specials on ESPN2. So, like that's like,
Now, if we
But they
get
don't get
only-
ESPN.
Yeah, they don't get ESPN yet. That's a big
They get the
ticket.
Ocho.
but you know, and because a lot of people don't realize how big Dota is. Well, it's
pretty
like
big.
in terms of league.
You went to a next fucking topic. You didn't say what you were up to, and I didn't fucking say what
That
I was
is
up
true.
to. You fucking
It is gotta
asshole.
get wrecked right there.
The fuck?
He just thought it was a natural transition.
Yeah,
so
he
that's
started
what-
that
That's
next-
crossed out. Like,
Well,
and it's
Jordan
a
did
natural
cross it out.
transition too. You
I'm
do
gonna tell
the
you right
transition
now,
for your
I don't give a
moment.
shit transition or
I
not.
hope-
I'm
I
about
hope.
ESPN because I'm going to the big leagues anyway with
Damn.
all these gentlemen here. I don't need to know about that. I don't care about that. We're going to the big leagues on our own. We don't need to know about ESPN or T1 or any of that shit. Did he just dunk all those on you?
He's got dunked.
It was his water. I was just giving it back to him.
He's got slammed out.
You can squeeze it out into the bottle.
Yeah, it's like-
Who will be the LeBron James of this team? I think you just found out who's going to be the LeBron James of this team.
Yes. I was called the Dennis Rodman before.
Oh, Dennis,
but, like,
that's
I mean,
true.
You know what?
Yeah.
I will cheer
I'll be
on
Michael
for you guys
Jordan.
in the stands. I will have the balloon things that people slam together, like the
clappers.
Oh, yeah, I was doing those at the Smite tournament.
Thunder sticks.
Woo! Go creatures!
Yeah, I was doing that at the Smite
Yeah,
tournament.
see that? Preach it, James. Preach it.
No, you're on the team.
CS,
I'm
go.
not gonna
You
be-
need
Yes,
5 people on a team. You
I'm
need
not
5
gonna be
people on a
I'm
team.
not gonna be embarrassed in front of the entire. What the fuck are you doing, Dan?
Dan, I mean, Alex, it's not about being embarrassed. It's about going and playing the game. That's what it is about.
It's about living life to the
It's about
fullest to me.
Exactly.
your
Like,
reputation
Exactly.
out the window in the
Alex,
esports.
listen. I'm on the way out right now.
Yes, you are.
I could possibly go into surgery tomorrow, and I might not come back
He
out.
has arthritis. He needs something to hope for.
Start a goddamn.
I have to
Patreon.
do this. I'm on my last leg. I have to do this.
He needs to win these tournaments for skins
start a
and
Kickstarter.
surgery.
We have to go all the way.
Hashtag team arthritis.
Save-
He's taking his weakness and
save
turning it into
James's
his
back.
strength.
Yeah, I know what I'm fucking
Alex,
doing.
everyone
here.
here,
like
everyone at
Batman.
this table, everyone in the chat is with this. The only person not with this is you.
guys
Why
are-
is that,
you guys
okay?
are so
with it.
weights.
How about you get with it? James, what are you up to right now? What are you up to?
Other than now, my planning for my inevitable esports career.
I'm gonna go start uncrating boxes after this in CS:GO and see what skins I get.
Yeah, and I'm going to use those guns. It's going to be great.
Seamus and I are gonna start training right away.
Seamus,
Ready.
Okay,
I've never even played the
he
game.
hasn't
I'm ready.
played it. Dan, have you played CS:GO?
All right,
I
Dan.
played CS.
Okay, he's played Counter Strike. Like
I played
1.6.
Death Run.
CSS?
I played some Death Run on it.
Yeah, there we go. He's
Played
playing
Death
with the
Run.
models.
I played a bot match once.
There you go.
Played a bot
We're
match.
good to go. I
Gun
think we're good
game,
to go.
right? Gun
It's
game
not
counts.
about-
Gun game.
Yes,
Gun
gun
game
game.
counts.
Gun
Gun game
game.
counts.
Gun
Gun game
Gun
counts.
game.
Gun
It's
game,
not
gun
about
game definitely counts.
Alex, it's not
100%.
about our skills. It's about how we present ourselves and how we turn the esports scene into something
Winning
completely
tournaments
different.
isn't about skills.
No.
Is that what I just heard?
No, it isn't.
It's about
because if
teamwork.
we go there and we
about
have
how many
fun,
sponsors you have.
If we
Yeah.
go there and we have fun and we get the great rise out of the crowd, we won the tournament.
That'll
We don't
make
even
them
have
feel
to
bad,
win.
if anything. Like, they'll feel bad. They'll
They'll
be
feel
like,
bad about
I did
beating
really
us.
good, but, like, the crowd shat on me.
I mean, the
Like,
crowd loved these guys that were in the last
We're not
bracket.
gonna. We don't want to beat them. I mean, the crowd really likes them. As generally
But
how
win
it
the
goes,
crowd.
right?
We win
That's
the
what we
crowd,
win.
we win the tournament.
It's kind of like at the end of Mario Party when you get those
Jumped on
bonus
the boat,
stars.
man.
Like, we get all the bonus
It's
stars. We
kinda
don't get
like-
any.
I
That's what
think
the
it's-
sticky notes.
It's
at.
kind of like at the end of Real Steel. I don't know if anyone's seen that movie.
No.
Oh,
Shit.
by the way, I mentioned to my tattoo artist, he was like, yeah, like that Real Steel movie. I was like, I have a friend who actually watched it the other day, and he's like, if you finished that sentence with, he said it wasn't that bad. Anyway, you thought it was actually that good. Apparently nobody else likes it, Jordan.
What?
I've never heard of
No
this
one
movie.
else likes it?
Apparently.
It's pretty good.
I had always heard
I
it.
didn't
never
say
even
it
heard
was
of it.
amazing, but it was pretty good.
Anyway, continue on. Real Steel. All right, I derailed it.
Esports. Esports.
Gonna buy some skins when I go home, Alex. And you have to
You don't
join
even
this
have to
team.
go home. Your computer's
We're all
right
gonna
there.
have-
We're all
we're gonna
gonna
have
Turn
skins.
around right here and start buying stuff
around
after
over there
this.
and start
Yeah,
buying
when we're
them.
done, I'm gonna do that. I want to download and get them, get some stuff
There's
there.
skins everywhere, Alex. I mean, you've inspired a generation now.
Amazing. Another generation inspired.
Just think of this anyway. Look, like, it doesn't even affect you either. Like, we're gonna be buying skins. It's for the hub. So we're gonna put it on the hub account.
Yeah, of
so you can
course.
go crazy with hub. With
So I can.
we
I
can spend all of our money on skins.
That sounds pretty good.
But you have to join the team.
Oh, okay.
You have to join the team. Yeah.
Well, fuck. I don't know about
Like
that.
you just don't get skins.
Alex,
to
you
not
can
be
be.
on the team.
We'll offer
Can
you
you
the
talk
slot
about what
of
you've
team
been up to
captain.
besides like
This is
trying
a little
to
bit more
purchase
important,
skins?
but I mean, there's a little bit more.
Otherwise, I'm gonna talk about fucking Dota 2 again.
Dota 2's already crossed off the list.
crossed off the
Well,
list.
so is what have you been up to? That's
I
also
don't
crossed
know,
off the
but
list,
you're dumb.
We'll transition back.
I didn't get
Really?
that though. I didn't get that.
That's what you go to.
But you're dumb.
Like,
Yeah, look
Flawless
at that. They
argument.
need their own. They need their own team commercial. Can you imagine us like standing back to back? Like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
we're team creature.
yes, I can imagine that. That
Oh,
sounds
man.
terrible.
Sounds amazing.
It sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard. A bunch
Do
of
like an
gamers
over the
standing-
shoulder thing.
Yeah,
like, when you're playing and just like.
We can all be wearing gunners, and
Yeah.
our gunners will have different skins.
Oh,
Oh, gunner skins.
I'll have like a red
Then we
one.
can get Turtle Beach skins as well.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
they
mouse skins.
Do they make Kanye like glasses in the
Oh,
in
they
the
should.
gunner
You get some
type?
Kanye skins.
What's the, like the striped ones, the shades?
Yeah.
Gunners? Are you
Yeah, I want some Kanye gunners. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. You just put like one of the lens like over underneath the
those
lines,
lines,
and you
yeah.
have Kanye gunners right there.
It's
And that
shades.
helps your
do
eyes
that.
even more because you're taking in less of
It's
the
actually
screen.
way, it's a manual VSync, so it automatically syncs the frames for you rather than have to enable VSync. Therefore, not
Don't
sacrificing.
talk too much about that.
Jordan,
Don't let
shut
gunners know
up,
about that because
please.
they're gonna make that. You know, I want to fucking patent that
That
shit.
chat's
Get a
going
bit
crazy
on
over
that.
this, Alex.
I
Come
would
on.
patent that
I mean,
shit.
I bet
They're
if we
saying
went
I'd be a good cheerleader. That's what I'm cut out
Chat's
for.
go-
like-
no, you don't get skins for being a cheerleader.
a theme song, a theme song.
Yeah, we get a theme song.
Man, Alex, can you imagine us walking into the tournament? It would be the first
Our
match
own
of the
jerseys,
day,
our
and
own
we'd
gunners?
be walking in there together, and the crowd would go
Our own
wild.
theme song?
Play our theme
Theme
song.
song.
The crowd cheering for us? Come
Oh
on.
my god! Please, just please.
It
Just
sounds
We
like
could,
a dream.
the thing is,
else.
we could set up show matches. We don't even have to go to tournaments. We set up a show match. We'll book out the Staples Arena, and we'll go there to play
Easy
the
peasy, we fill it
biggest
up.
team
See.
in Counter-Strike.
All right, so we go there. You guys get wrecked. Everyone gets wrecked.
Yeah, no,
What's
no, 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 no,
next?
no. The thing is, we go there, we inspire the crowd. We show them
just
that
please talk
your
about what you've been
average
up to,
morons
please.
can do a CS:GO team
Please
and go
talk
against the
about
top
something
team
else.
and still have
I
a
don't want to
blast
listen
doing
to
it.
shit anymore.
Alex, if you would just join the team, you wouldn't have to hear it.
I don't
You
want to
wouldn't have to hear
fucking
this at
join
all.
the team. Just talk about something else.
We're not going
please.
to talk until you join the team.
I'm gonna leave.
Just join the.
Join the team,
I'm gonna go
Alex.
home.
Just join the team.
So you tried to join the
Join the
band,
team.
and then
Join
they
the
stonewalled
team.
you.
Yes.
Now we're trying to
Join
get you
the
to join our
team.
team.
Join
You're
the
stonewalling
team.
us.
Join
I just don't
the
think you want
team.
friends at this
Join
point.
the
Like,
team.
You know what?
We're trying to bring you on here.
I think you're right. I don't want friends. Please talk about something else.
Yeah, join your friends, I guess.
But we wanna be your friend.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
we want to give you
You're
You're like
skins.
that guy in
and-
that Not Another Teen movie where he's like always
The
trying to
slow
start
clap.
with the slow clap.
Yeah, nothing happened.
I loved that movie. But at the end, he gets it though. I think.
No, it's that chick
Someone else
from,
starts
Oh yeah, he's like, oh come on!
Yeah, someone else
That
starts it.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch chick starts. it.
Yeah.
Alex, look how
Most
fast
of
this chat is moving for you. Come on, look at this. Oh, it kind of stopped there. There it goes. It's going again.
Come on, let's do an Alex
There it
right
goes, look
here.
at it.
Join the team. Join
Look at
the
that,
team.
come on.
Join the
Look how
team.
fast that's going.
Join the team.
And you're just
Join
sitting
I'm
there.
not
the
joining
team.
in this time.
Join the team.
You're just sad.
I'm just going with the chat. I don't need anyone else
Alex
here.
is just
I'm the one who
sad.
started it in the chat. Okay.
No.
Okay, well, anyway.
Join Alex. Look at that.
Okay, so what have I been up to? I guess. You're
Arthritis.
Team, right? You're on the team.
Did you just drool?
Yeah,
Is that what I said? Did I say like a big glob of drool?
Ew.
I don't think so.
Those red vines were really good.
That was involuntary. I don't know.
Solid thing.
He's salivating over all the skins he's gonna buy later.
So, is there your back hurts?
All the keys I'm going to get.
Back
What else is
hurts.
there?
Can't really do much about that at the moment, which kind of sucks, you know. But playing a hard time. Great prison simulator.
watched that.
Full
You watched
of
a little bit
I haven't watched it, but those thumbnails alone just make me figure that'd be a pretty
Some
good series.
discussion.
Which
right
one
there.
is
the
that
one you cut off
newer
his hand, right?
or older?
no, they're all they're old.
Looks pretty old.
Is that thing that sweet guy was playing that one time that you?
It might be actually.
Because I
don't
remember you
remember.
watching. You're like, I
it
should
might
look
be,
into that game, but that was like a long time.
Yeah, that was
ago.
a while ago. No, I've had that like game in mind for a while now because the guy actually the guy that makes it is he makes wrestling games, and it was funny because he actually tweeted at me and he was saying like how the wrestling games he thought he was more so known for that, but because of the hard time spike in downloads, I guess it's free, anyone can download it. And I guess because the spike went up so high, he was saying how I guess he's more so known for hard time now than anything. But it's the same engine. It's a wrestling a wrestling engine that's used for it. But he has other spin-offs. People have told me to play this one called The Testament or something like that, where it's more so about Jesus and shit like that, and it makes fun of Christianity and shit like that. I'm sure that
Is it the
perfect
road
game
team?
to
Was
play.
that what the game they were playing when they made?
I don't
the
know.
whole,
No, there's another one. There's another one thereafter that's kind of I think Muslim kind of.
Oh,
related.
that'd be great stuff to play on
Yeah.
channel.
I mean, I was thinking about doing the Christianity one just to see what it was, because I think all the screen caps that I've seen are people fucking getting they put on the cross
Oh, no.
like that. So I don't know if you can have your character get put on like that, or
It sounds like a game over.
I don't know what it is all
Crucifixion
about.
simulator.
But because hard time is kind of coming close to an end, I would say. There's probably another session left in it, and that's probably going to be it for the time being. Though I did figure out with this last session that you can actually edit all the prisoners in the prison. You can edit their appearance, rename them, and all that. And I was gonna put you guys in there, and a bunch of other random people in there, and I was gonna do a thing on that. So I
Big
might
prison riot finale.
celebrity
Yeah.
prison.
yeah, I might revisit it after the I think it's the third session, I guess, and maybe do a fourth one where it's just a bunch of whether it's celebrities or you guys or just YouTubers, anything like that. I'll just rename everybody, and then we'll go around and I don't know, see if I can kill off everybody or something like that. I don't know, but then I'll probably check out the other one. But I've been doing that. I think I finished up the Wolf Among Us finale or whatever. Walking Dead comes out Tuesday. What else was there? And I've been playing a bunch of random shit. There was a comment on one of my videos the other day that I kind of got a kick out of, where I'll probably address it in a future video. But someone was not too trolly, but someone was just how come Nova doesn't buy any new games? And I'm there hasn't been shit that's come out over the course of I don't know how fucking long.
Sniper Elite 3 came out.
I bought it, but I'm not that into that. I play it kind of casually. I only play the first mission, but it doesn't really for me. I don't think I would be able to do anything with that playthrough wise, because I'd be just sitting there I don't know. It doesn't really fit me, and that's been a lot of the games that have come out. They don't really suit me too well. I just wouldn't fucking want to do those. So within the 3 or 4 fucking new releases that's come out over the past month or two, I haven't done any of them. I'm sure that the release in the coming months, there'll probably be more new stuff.
Yeah, it starts getting pretty chock full September, and especially October.
I mean,
October is,
Evil Within is on the list. I'm sure people know about that. When Evil Within comes out, I'll probably do that. That'll probably be something that I will take up. But I don't know. Thus far, I've just been kind of doing just random shit, just to kind of fill in the time until something something comes out that I'm relatively interested in. But I don't know. I've been having fun with the random stuff. Like I still have other random shit. I just recently recorded a certain game on the N64, which you use a microphone to talk to a certain Pokemon.
I was gonna say I remember that being advertised when I was a kid.
And that was fucking hilarious.
Hello Pikachu? Is that what it was?
Hey you Pikachu.
Hey you Pikachu.
Yeah, that was
I remember that.
I remember that.
I never got to
garbage.
play that as a kid. I never got to
Or a little
experience
micro
that.
hook up for the
Never got to experience that, but I got
man.
I won it in an auction on the eBays,
You won it.
and came with the mic and all,
Oh man.
and it's still working condition and everything.
I was
And you
thinking
can.
that thing, was that like that Milo thing for Xbox?
It's kind of like
I mentioned
like a
that
really-
before when
yeah.
you talked about Peter Molyneux.
It's like a really like early version of
Sticking it
it.
to Milo.
You just yell at Pikachu and get him to fucking do shit, but the little motherfucker doesn't listen at all. Like he just doesn't fucking care.
Well, the
So-
voice recognition software on an N64 is must be absolute garbage.
They have a list, a fucking huge list of commands for that game. Like it's fucking long as shit. But even then, like it's still like you said,
It's
it wouldn't,
probably still
wouldn't
coding like
recognize.
Japanese
there was
or
one where
something.
like there was a time where like it said like tell him to pick it up, and it was just like in highlights, pick it up,
Yeah.
and I'd just be like, pick it the hell up, and it did it. Like he did it.
Yeah.
I just added in hell, and he fucking did it. Like
Fucking pick it up, asshole.
yeah, I try to add on to some of them and be like, you know, I don't know,
Spice it up a little bit.
It's pretty funny. I think it came out pretty funny for that. I don't know, just random shit, I guess. That I'm playing. Yeah, you guys know I got so much fucking like
Hey,
shitty ass
you
Wii
Pikachu.
games and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, he's got a big
It's
stack of
expected
them.
at this point.
I have so much dumb shit, so I can easily fill in the time until something that I'm actually like,
Interested in.
yeah, comes out.
Are you gonna do Arkham Knight when it comes out?
No, I didn't do Origins. I played that on my own.
Okay. Yeah,
I
wasn't
didn't
sure
play
if you
that.
posted that. Or
I
not.
played the. It was what was it? The
Are you
second
gonna
one.
pick
I
it up
think?
and play it?
City.
Then either
You
way.
I'll play it.
Okay.
Probably.
Played City.
As long as I have it to talk to you
City.
about.
Yeah, I
Because
played
you did the
City.
Pedo Robin stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I did, and because I expected Robin to be like a full-on fucking thing in there, and it wasn't. Like, so that.
And then he was done with it after that.
yeah, that was kind of dumb. Like, I went through.
And now
this,
they're
like-
going back to when there isn't even a Robin, so.
I was like, "Where's Robin this whole time? Where's Robin? Oh, there's Robin. Where are you going, Robin?"
What if he's playable in Arkham Knight?
I mean, he's playable there, but it was just like the challenge maps.
Yeah, what if he's in the story and playable?
I don't know. Then that might. it
Then
would be
rip in
tempting, but
peace.
he'll probably be in his little shorts, something stupid like that.
Well, short shorts. It's the same. It's
Let's
Rocksteady
talk
though.
about the games they've never finished.
Oh, we got a whole like fucking like we could pull up a Word document on those.
Hey, I finished GTA 5 finally, and that's actually finishing next week.
Yeah. I need
And
to
I
finish
finished
my
Wolf
GTA as
Among
well.
Us.
Nice.
Oh
I caught
man.
up.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
That's good.
Why would someone bring that up? You're such a fucking asshole. Like,
Because it's the #1 subject to talk
Jesus
about.
Christ. Like,
My Red Dead Undead Nightmare I haven't touched in probably about 5 or 6 months.
unbelievable.
You're gonna finish that?
Maybe, now that I'm done with GTA. You know what I want to start, James, and you'd be happy about that. Chronicles of Riddick. That might be my next game.
Finally.
Assault
We've
on
talked
Dark
about that
Athena.
since like the first fucking house. I told you that I recommend
the-
you
like,
playing
yeah.
Riddick.
We'll do it as a playthrough because I already
The first
played it
one,
before, but-
like just in that first portion alone when you're at the prison, like that I could see making for like hilarious fucking content, just like fucking
good
around in the prison.
Yeah.
Because there's a good like maybe 2-3 hours of just doing shit in the prison.
Yeah,
as
before you
Riddick.
can even escape. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
But then, like, I mean, the second one, I guess it doesn't have that aspect, but I don't know. The first one I know has like all that crazy.
There's
shit.
a little bit of that though, because you go to like the prison's like area on that on the Dark Athena or whatever. But anyway,
James, is that your face in the kappa?
Mm-hmm.
That's your
Well,
face.
no, it's not my face, but
Oh,
it's like
okay.
my hair and my hat.
Oh,
well,
okay.
what used to be my hair.
yeah, the
Okay.
CRT Kappa.
My hair is,
But I feel like you could make that face though. It's like really weird. Like
I'll have to practice. I'll have to like
It's
go in
like-
front
'cause
of
I
it.
You
thought
do
that was
look
your
a lot like
face.
Kappa.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's really weird to see like a full colored picture of him.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like really weird looking at it. I'm like, huh. I'll have to work on that face in front of a mirror and then come in and try
Jordan,
and make
what are
it.
you up to?
Wow.
Not a goddamn thing.
How about Witcher? You still doing Witcher?
Still doing Witcher. It's a long game. That
Yeah.
first one is, and
Ah.
just as glitchy as it is long. So it's darn sure fun to play. But I'm looking forward to getting on to Witcher 2 and actually getting to play through that again because the
Why?
original.
You're gonna do that again?
I never I played through it, but I never recorded it.
Oh, really? I thought you did.
No, I just played through it
Oh.
just randomly, and apparently I just played through it really fast and didn't.
Well,
really...
there's so many endings to
Oh
it.
yeah,
that
there's
you
like
probably-
60 endings to
Yeah.
it.
So you do
it'll
every
be-
ending?
Huh?
You gonna do every ending?
Yeah, all in the same recording.
You know, the game's truly not finished until you get every ending. That's
Oh,
what I was
man.
told once.
Oh, okay.
That's what I plan on doing with Dan Zakeen Daily. Is I'm going to go through Skyrim each time. That's why I'll be able to do.
There's
it
multiple
forever.
endings in Skyrim.
Get all the different allegiances throughout, different decisions throughout the thing.
Yeah, you gotta
just-
make different
It's like
decisions.
Wolf
man.
Among Us. You can go through and
Fallout.
do all the different.
I'll probably, but for the Witcher 2, I'll take the different path that I did last time because I took one path, but you go a completely different path through the game and stuff. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of different ways you can play that. So I'll get to that eventually whenever I finish Witcher 1, which
I still need to just play that like casual.
yeah,
And I don't even know when the fuck I'll
Is
be
that a
able to do
Parappa Kappa?
Yeah, there's a Carappa. It's called Carappa.
the rap.
Oh my god,
It's pretty
What
darn
the
good
hell?
right
It's
there.
pretty amazing.
that's hilarious. Anyway, sorry,
Pretty good.
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, I did get to. I
One
caught
in a
up on.
suit now. They get like different.
Why do they
fucking-
have so many
There's
of
a
the
tiny
Kappas?
head one.
Yeah, it's for the turbo. Mini Kappa. Mini K.
They
There's
have
so
a
many
high-res
Kappas.
one, don't they?
I don't know. I just know there's like everyone has a fucking Kappa. There's like a million of them.
Plenty of Kappas. Anyway,
We have our own Kappa.
been playing a lot of Payday 2.
Ah.
Payday 2's
I
fun.
played that the other day.
Yep.
Some guys.
What the fuck is that?
Is that a dumpster? What the hell is that? I can't
What
see.
is
That
that?
exceeds the size. I don't know what that
That
is.
looks like a dead frog.
I can't see what that is from here. I need
Dog
glasses.
What is that?
Looks like a trash bag.
What the fuck is that?
know.
Oh, it's like a what? Is it like a seal head? Like
I don't know what that is, but it exceeds the
What the
emote
fuck is
size.
Okay.
That's weird.
It was the rainbow Kappa.
Anyways, yeah.
Doesn't
Jordan.
look like Kappa though. That
Oh, you know
rainbow
what,
one.
Jordan? I got the.
Oh, maybe it's
There's
someone
Reggie
else's.
Kappa.
I got some cool masks in Payday.
Yeah, which ones?
I got the Warface one. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's like
Like from the game Warface or?
it's like a really terrible looking face.
Oh, like the Rambo one?
Is it the Rambo
Does it
one?
look like Rambo?
It doesn't look like Rambo. It's like a whole face, and it's like making this weird
What was it called?
Warface.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Let's do Warface mask Payday.
Oh. Great. Fucking yeah.
Ah, good old Yahoo.
It's a great
Google
default
up
search
immediately.
engine.
Yes.
What the?
Ew.
That one?
Yeah.
That's
pretty bad.
That's pretty nasty. right there. I have seen people wearing that before. There's a ton of masks in there.
It's like no matter what, if you
Ew.
put a mask that looks disgusting or like something that looks disgusting in the game, people will wear it. That'll be like the popular one.
There's a crying face one. Ew. And there's a lot of
It's like
masks
that.
in
No,
there.
there's
some
tons
really-
of them, and I have a bunch of materials and like designs and stuff. I'm saving them up for a good mask to put them on because I just have a bunch of dumb ones right now.
Oh man.
I don't want to waste them.
Ew, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some cool looking masks. I really like the fact they like really capitalized on having a ton of them.
Yeah, there were only a couple different ones in the first game. I was like
Yeah.
a billion of them. It's pretty sweet.
Pretty darn sure.
But they'll
sweet.
cost like 800,000 to
Oh,
unlock
it costs
a
a
new mask
lot
slot.
of money. Oh, a new mask
Yes.
slot. Yeah.
You talk about Goldfarb leaving?
No, he didn't.
Alright.
What
No,
about
he
Goldfarb?
didn't. No, the director David Goldfarb, which we had met at E3.
Yeah.
We had hooked up with him at E3. To,
Oh,
when-
did you hook up with him, Jordan?
Yeah, we hooked up with him. And
We went
you
to his
hooked up
hotel
with him.
room and hooked
Yeah,
up.
You hooked up with
I
him,
mean,
Jordan.
you know, that's just how it is. We talked to him, and then you know, when was it? Like 2 weeks ago, he announced he's making his own indie dev studio.
Oh.
So he left Payday and is now
On
living
good
the dream.
terms or not so good terms?
Good terms.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it was good terms. So, and he's making his own studio. So,
He's a
pretty
pretty
neat.
cool guy.
and then the last two things I had caught up on Walking Dead, and I caught up. No, I didn't catch up on Wolf Among Us, but I started it.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
It's pretty
pretty good.
pretty darn good game. Pretty good.
Speaking
I wish I
of
could
Wolf
get you.
Among Us, Jordan.
Yes.
There was a finale.
We
It's
want to
one of
talk
our
about that. I
topics.
was gonna say we should end this.
It's a finale. I
Been
mean,
going for a
it's
while.
over, and that's
Pretty good.
It was good. It was,
It was
good.
good.
I
It was
mean,
good.
It was good.
It was
I
good.
really liked
It was
it.
good.
I made some choices that were a lot different than the choices we've made, like between you and I. And somebody pointed out that like almost all the choices we made in Wolf Among Us were identical until the last bit
between us.
between you and me.
What do you mean?
Like, the choices we made
in the last
individually.
episode?
Yeah, well, throughout the whole season, the choices we made were so close,
Okay.
but at the end, we were just completely different.
You said that you didn't fucking. You said that you didn't help Toad. I helped Toad.
That's what I'm saying. The last the last episode, we were just.
But that was the
completely-
second to last episode where you can choose to help Toad or not. You're saying you.
Are you saying at the end? The second.
Are you just saying the total results were
I
like
guess total
similar?
results.
Okay.
Somebody pointed out.
I helped Toad, but it didn't do shit.
It didn't. Yeah. He has to go anyway.
He's still playing it. Don't ruin it for him.
Well, I'm not helping Toad anymore.
Why not?
Toad's
Toad's
not really
really
helping him anymore because these
wanted
guys
to
are saying
help
it did
him.
nothing.
B.
He was cool.
I can't afford a glamour.
Helped Colin though.
Oh, I helped him too. Kept him
I
around.
think I inadvertently.
Fucking
helped Colin.
lazy ass.
Just by accident, I was just like, I'll figure it out later. It's like, you helped Colin.
I
shit.
gave Colin the whiskey, so I've helped him as well.
Yes.
I gave him a
You helped
cigarette.
his drinking
gave him a
problem.
whiskey. and
Helped
helped
his
his drinking problem.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about
You
that.
should feel good about that.
So we'll say, yeah, but I did 1 through 3 so far, so I'll do 4 and 5 next. You said they're pretty short, didn't you?
The last two are.
They get
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
short.
I'll probably be able to do.
They
both
get to
of
be
those
like
and-
maybe an hour, 20
hour and a
minutes.
half.
Yeah, it's like
Fourth one was like hour 10, hour 15, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'll
That's
probably be
how
able to do
about-
that in one sitting then.
I missed the 2-hour ones.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I played 4 and 5 back to back. It felt like it could have been just one part,
Yeah.
like one episode, as opposed to do it like ended at 4 episodes. Then just make it a 2.5 hour long thing.
Yeah. I like the beefy ones. I mean, Walking Dead's still been kind of on that same track. Like maybe that's why Wolf Among Us came out like so fucking quick. Like it was like boom, boom, and Walking Dead still hasn't come out like for a few months. But
Yeah.
I think the last Walking Dead one was pretty short too, though.
Now that they're doing that month kind of thing, like they've been doing, maybe that's why.
Well, Wolf Among Us is done now, so
That's true. But then they have, the Borderlands thing and then the Game of Thrones thing, so they're gonna have a lot of
lot of content.
split going with an indie dev. But we'll
A lot
see
of
how they handle
content
it.
there.
Hopefully, I can get to
lot of
Walking Dead
content.
season 2 soon, because I'm so far behind.
it's
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Finish that.
I haven't I need to play through episode 5 again and make the same decisions. Otherwise, I'll have to generate my decisions, which I don't want to do.
Generating sucks.
Maybe I'll record again my episode 5 and be like, this is actually the canon version now.
It'd be nice if they would let you like.
do post commentary after. So here, I was thinking what kind of choice can I make?
It's post commentary, the whole thing.
And
Alex,
I made
please.
this choice in particular, thinking that the best option.
I recorded it originally, so it would make sense to record it and then do a post commentary after. Anyway,
What did you say? What happened to it?
What I did was I played it and then it didn't save my playthrough of the 5th episode. So I recorded it and posted it, but then I can't when I go back, it's would
nice
you
if
like
they
to
could
generate
just-
your decisions? I'm like, no.
It would be nice if they could just let you
They had a choice
decide.
editor or something.
I'm telling
like
you,
that.
there's got to be some kind of.
I already
save editor
I
out
looked
there.
I looked it up. I
That
could
would
not
make sense
find an
why there's
editor.
not.
Like click
I've
each
seen-
box at the choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I would
you
do
usually have
that.
something
It'd be
that
so
can
much
read,
faster
like,
other than
okay.
me sitting down for 2.5 hours and actually watching my video at the
Everyone
same time.
out there,
while I'm doing
just
stuff.
make one or find one for Daniel here.
Please help me.
Get a save editor for the Walking Dead. Anyway,
YouTube.com/DanceNews.
I think that's
Are
gonna
we
be
done?
it. Yes, we're
Done!
done. We're done. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We will see you next week for a big stream.
That was our big announcement, by the way, if you guys didn't catch that, because we said there. Well, I was tweeting that we had an
Oh, well,
announcement.
we darn sure didn't hype anything up, so.
I didn't say big
a
announcement. I just said
moderate
an announcement. So big
Semi-moderate.
streams every other week.
Yep.
Yay!
Should be
Gaming
pretty
streams.
fun.
The hype for streams is real.
No.
I'm gonna go watch some Supernatural.
We'll go buy some skins.
While I'm buying skins.
Yeah.
While we're buying skins.
And developing our pro team.
I'm gonna order.
Alex is gonna go to the Guitar Center and go get some
Yeah.
lessons.
I'm gonna order the box series of House too. It's gonna be good.
Desperate for friends,
Yeah.
but turning
House.
us down.
Make sure to buy Weird Al's album. And
Oh yeah, on Amazon for $5.99.
Mandatory fun. Mandatory fun available on iTunes and Amazon.
We can
cheaper.
listen to Weird Al while we're training for
And
our
buying skins.
Yeah, while we're buying skins, you know.
I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm really, really fat.